Alright, I've launched the stream. Have you guys made sure your audio's working? Ow.
Included.
I please ask that you at least try to include it for the third game when I'm trying to do the frickin' gun rants, because your commentary would be much appreciated.
Do it.
Why is the stream not started on my laptop?
No, you don't.
No, you don't have an echo going right
You wouldn't
now.
fine if you released your voice right now. You've been good all this whole time.
Alright, just want to make sure.
Are we starting, Blue?
Let me try to refresh
What?
the page. Will that... There we go.
Blue, are we starting?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna be talking the rest now then.
Okay. Yeah, just needed to make sure that it was there because it wasn't immediately loading on the thing, so...
Where am I?
Skip now. What are you talking about? Turn on notifications. I don't care.
Why
But yeah.
did I do Miranda's loyalty mission and then just leave Ilium?
Oh, when you complete... I think Miranda's is one of the ones when you complete it, you go back to the ship.
I just mean, why did I
No,
not just
it's
stay
not.
on Ilium? Why did I come here?
Miranda's is one of the ones where you complete it and you're still on Ilium. So, honestly, I am confused as to why you left.
Oh, because that's right. I already have both Thane and Samara recruited, so I didn't have a reason to stay.
Unless you want to
Okay,
do
that makes
Liara's...
sense.
Unless you wanted to start Liara's Shadow Broker mission, you know, that's always an option. Because we're also completing everything, remember?
I was planning on doing Shadow Broker at a later date.
Same. I'm probably doing all that
Same.
stuff later.
Okay. Going all the way
The real
to
question-
fucking Citadel.
The real question is, do we do it before or after Collector Base?
I'm going to do it before.
I feel the same.
That'll all depend on what my, level is with, Paragon Renegade.
I already know that right now the two things I plan on doing last is, yeah, Legion's loyalty mission, obviously, and Tally's, because I want to make sure my Paragon Renegade's high enough for it.
Yeah, Tally's is one of the last ones too,
What?
honestly.
I thought it was in a bag. Kiryu, buddy, can you not sit in front of the TV, please?
Wait, since when did you have a cat named Kiryu?
For, like, over a year now.
Okay, just gonna start off with Garrison Tally, but I'll likely switch off, Tally for
What?
Jack.
Who the hell should I bring on
Blue.
Grunt's fucking mission?
I usually just take Morden since, like, he's already there. But yeah, Jesse, Blue asked, how long have we had a cat named Kiryu?
This is what I like, like Mass Effect, because they won't say humans, they'll say aliens as other aliens to you.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift. Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Fucking firewall missions, god,
I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner.
Alright, you guys gonna wish me luck against every nonsensical thing?
Yep, I'm about getting the god-awful Hammerhead, wish
What's
me
with the
luck.
password and the sneaking around?
The Hammerhead is
Trouble is
not
something.
that bad,
I'm the best
It has
thief in
armor
the
made of
business,
wet
not the
tissue
most
paper.
famous.
but
You want my
movability
stuff to
beyond
keep it that way.
reason.
I also needed to
I
make sure all
don't
this was
care,
legit.
that maneuverability doesn't mean
And I have
shit,
no
you die
doubts
in
now.
one shot.
You're the real Commander Shepard.
What makes you so
But
sure?
I will say,
There's a certain
it's fun to drive,
aura
not
about
fun
you.
to fight Gethin.
Like you've
No,
seen
that's
things
fair.
no one else has.
However,
Even
it's
without
also
knowing
a
what you
great
look
weapon
like,
for a
I knew
sniper.
it was you.
I love
it
long ranging with
doesn't
that
matter
shit.
where
I
What
almost
brought you to
pressed
Cerberus?
a button.
That's a
'Cause
bit of a
I
story.
keep setting my controller
Short
aside
version,
for a second
they
to
were
do
looking
stuff.
for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to
Yeah.
join you on an important mission.
Oh, I should
And
probably
they're
go to the
offering a
store
serious
first.
signing bonus.
Shouldn't I? Make sure I have everything from
So I made them a
Tuchanka.
deal. And
What
here we
is
are.
on Tuchanka that's worth anything?
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds.
Ring
I'm looking for my
call.
old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
I love how you
What's
can
this
have
heist you're
basically
planning?
the closest thing to a pet.
Not here, Shepard. You'll get
Baron.
a briefing when the time comes. I need
Heavy.
time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you
that.
some evening wear, though.
That.
You want to look
Alright,
presentable.
cool. I got everything, including increased hemi ammo.
Someone's
What do
using
you
a
know about
waifu bot.
Donovan Hawk?
What?
Mr. Hawk is a
don't know what a
well-respected
waifu bot is?
businessman.
No.
No.
Honest murderer, generally not a
Basically,
great
you
guy.
just type
His
in
mansion's
a
famous
code
for
and
being
then a
hard to
bot
track,
will just randomly
but I
give
have
you
way
a
in,
character.
and I think
Oh,
it's
that
a
thing.
waifu.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware?
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier
There's
with
a
your
cat
help.
right here I
Shepard.
didn't notice. I'm sorry, Haley.
If that's what Cerberus promised you,
I forgot
we'll get
that
it
that's
done.
where she likes to perch.
It'll be
My
fun.
favorite part about
And if
this,
we're lucky,
headbutting a
You
Krogan.
won't even have to draw your gun.
Oh, yeah. I think I did
dare.
that actually with Thomas Shepard.
Sorry,
We should
Grunt.
probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
I like this human. He understands. After saying we don't understand.
He knows our
20
ways.
kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight.
Didn't you
Right.
5 seconds ago say
The
we
main
didn't know your
gun
I
of the
didn't know your
Everest
ways?
class accelerates 1 to 1.3%
Well, you
of light
understand.
speed.
I fucking love
It
the gunnery
impacts
chief's
with a
speech at the start of the
38
Citadel.
kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster.
All right.
on
Sir
Hiroshima
Isaac
back
Newton
on Earth.
is the deadliest
That
son of a bitch in
means
space.
Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest
Yes.
I love
son
it.
of a
It's
bitch
accurate,
in
too.
space. Now, Serviceman Burnside.
It's 100% right.
First law.
You want something at high enough speed in space, it's not stopping. Who should I bring with
No
me?
credit
Is the
for
question.
partial answers, maggot.
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight.
Oh, where
I
you
dare
going?
assume you ignorant jackass
Grunts,
know that space is
right?
empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till
Thinking
it hits something.
Garrus?
That can be a ship or the planet behind that
No,
ship.
maybe
It
not
might
Garrus.
go off into deep space
Actually,
and hit somebody
would
else
Jack
in
be better?
10,000 years. If you pull the trigger
Pulling
on
Shockwave
this
If Jack
might be
has
useful
warp
for the
ammo,
little
then
guys.
yeah.
day,
No,
somewhere
she's not
in
loyal
some
yet.
time. That is why you check your damn targets.
Pulling
That is why
Shockwave
you
might be
open
useful if we don't have the
computer
little
to
guys
give
running
you a
at
damn
you.
firing solution. That is why Serviceman Chug.
That's what I was
we do not
thinking.
eyeball it.
I know
This is a
Jacobs
weapon of
is
mass
fully, which he has
destruction.
squad
You are
ammo
not a
incinerate.
coward shooting from the hip.
And Marina has her
Yes, sir.
ability too, but I don't think I even use it. Yeah, you know, I'll bring Jack. I think I'm on somebody who ripped into a mech should be very useful on the right.
Looks like they've tightened up security. Shut it down.
What
wait.
gun did you say I should
Do you
bring?
seriously think?
The cane.
Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir.
Yeah, if you
Our
want to keep
scanners
that
are picking
from
up false
off,
readings.
just
They
deal with it
seem to
real
think
fast.
You're dead.
I'm getting
I
it everywhere. It's a pain in the
Don't
ass.
see the cane.
Who
I
do
don't think I
talk
have
about?
it yet.
Our station commander is just beyond the scanners.
I might bring the
Out into
flame
the
storm
right.
though for
He
the
can
little guys
reinstate
if
your
necessary.
So have you guys like seen that there's a trend recently for
He's not gonna tell you
one of the
everything just
VTubers
'cause
there
you
from
ask.
Hololive Myth,
I know,
Ina?
If you don't
Everyone's
have the
like
stomach or
making
you're worried
pictures
about
of her,
being
just
reported,
showing off her
I
back.
can take care of it.
No.
Sir, I can handle it.
I don't know why that started. It's just funny though.
Yes, I see the problem.
Ina's also
already,
the only
Commander
one
Shepard.
crazy enough to try to
My
solo
console says you're
Radon,
dead.
and it took her like 46
You're not
tries.
worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners.
The game's giving me hiccups.
DNA
What the
from
hell?
Skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually, you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge.
That's apparently
But
a
I can
reference.
see you're a busy man.
What?
Well, how about I just press this button?
Spending a year
right
dead is a
here,
popular
and
tax
we call
dodge.
it done.
Oh.
Couldn't one of us or both of us get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA
Is
scanners.
there anything I need to
You're
worry,
good. Why
need to
wait
look
in
for
long
here?
lines and fill out a massive, useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The council does everything by the book.
Alright, before I do that,
Mission?
let's...
Years to write
There's
Yeah,
like
I-
some. I think there's like a
Things
box
need to
of
get
like
done without
resources
committee
or like
vote.
Medgel or something
That'd
down
be
there.
Done.
Alright, there's some
Good to
scrap
go.
for...
You should head up to the Presidium, though. The council would probably like to know that one of their
I have a
lost
new
specters
pistol.
is
I don't know
still
how
kicking.
good this pistol's gonna be.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Oh,
Head
that's
back
slow
through the
as
security
fuck.
checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I will. Having access
I
to the
will,
council
once I'm done
inspector's
looking around,
resources
Grog.
would be useful.
Patience.
Yeah.
That's a
The
ammo
council
crate.
can get anything. Best thing about
And a
working
Metal
CSEC
kit, which I
is
should
that
save.
any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something
Another
else you
corpse
need?
with money.
Or can I get back to work?
How'd you end up working on the Citadel?
Another
I started
corpse
with
with
the
money.
Alliance way back when, but the traveling was killing me.
Hey, Chase,
It's a
guess what?
shitty life if you're trying to raise a family.
Another
Your
corpse
kids
with
every
money.
6 months.
Yeah.
I joined
Oh, there's the
CSEC so I could
resources.
stay in one place, put down roots.
You like life here on the
I
Citadel?
think that's it. Just one
Well, life
resource
here
thing.
is
Nothing
good.
like
Hell of a
upgrade
lot different
worthy.
than life back on Earth.
Alright, the
Miss
first
the
thing should be
food
Baron,
mostly.
right?
You just can't get sockeye salmon around
yeah.
the station.
Oh, there's a bypass here.
You ever get back there?
Wait, there's a
Earth,
bypass
every couple of
here?
years, less and less all the time. But when I finish my stint with CSEC, there's a nice little place in the
Yeah,
foothills
just to
I'm
get,
gonna
like,
retire
some
to. Not
credits.
that I'm retiring anytime soon.
Well, that's a lot of credits.
It looks like most of the
That's
damage
a lot
from
of money.
Spartan's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up, of course. They fixed that.
I did the
first.
collector ship, so
All
Kelly
the
should
wards
be
got
feeding
hit
my
with
fish
debris when
now.
the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
I need to talk to the
Head
council.
through the security
I
checkpoint
already
and take
had
a
that
public
conversation.
shuttle.
Why did I do that?
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This
Okay.
isn't a
The real problem
Presidium.
are the Baron with all this
they
fucking
have
armor
to
on
worry
them.
about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing
I
New York
forgot
City.
the variant armor.
Sometimes you have to work outside. the
Everything
rules.
gets armor.
CSEC has changed.
Yeah.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
All right.
Follow
I
his
guess
advice.
I will go recruit Tally since she's the only person I haven't recruited yet.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove
Alright, I was not going to click
biotic
on
amp you
the
might be wearing.
thing there at first because this bitch just didn't interrupt it.
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon.
How many Baron do I have to
Require me
fight?
Confiscate all amps. Could you please
Yes.
hand over yours?
I don't have one. I'm not a biotic.
Shut up, Krogan.
Well, when you objected, I thought...
You humans
Brett
are all
also
racist.
just said yes, but in a way of like, yeah.
This guy is like, you humans are all
Thought it
racist.
might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets.
You
same
humans are all
underground
racist.
Scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
You know, I'm glad I have to get shotgun. Because it's super useful.
Shepard! Welcome back to the ranks of the living. I wasn't sure you got my message.
It's been a long time, Captain.
It's Counselor now. I had to give up my commission when I joined the
Okay,
Council.
I survived
I'm
the
glad you
Baron
came.
wave.
Nice.
Though I was hoping the rest of the Council would be here for this meeting too. Unfortunately, they rarely listen to me. Sometimes I wonder if Udina would have been the better
And then the
choice
next
for
thing
this.
is the flying thing, right?
Yeah.
Nobody said
How
this was gonna
dangerous
be
is the
easy,
flying thing?
but I know
Can
you.
it fire
Get
back
things
or does
done.
it just spawn things?
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
It just spawns
But I
things,
doubt
because next
Udina
to, like, I
would.
think they're like the little
He
crawlers.
thinks I need to work on my people.
Yeah, crawlers.
They're kind of Rachni, but not really.
The ambassador knows how to play politics. Just tell him what you need and let him figure out how to push it through.
Unfortunately, that usually involves pissing off the rest of the
I
Council.
mean, I'm very well off.
They veto my suggestions and nothing changes. Truth is, I just don't have the knack for compromising my principles. A bad trait for a counselor.
I'm still not clear on why you wanted me to come.
Grud
There's
is
been a lot of
Krogan,
talk
he
since you
says.
came back. Some
He
of
is
what I
indeed
hear has
Krogan.
been, frankly, a little disturbing. I wanted to give you a chance to explain your actions. Maybe get the Council to see things from your point of view. But they refuse to see you. You let the previous Council die during Sovereign's attack on the Citadel. They feel you'll always put human interests before galactic concerns. Rumors that you're working with Cerberus haven't helped. What are you doing?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's a lot of them!
Cerberus seems to be the only group who cares about our missing colonists.
I feel for those colonists, Shepard. But they went out to the Terminus systems to get away from the
Who's your
Alliance.
romance again,
We can't
Chase?
protect them. But you
What?
can.
Who's your
Or at
romance
least
again,
you're
Chase?
trying to, and I get the
I
sense
think it was
there's
Thane.
more going on here.
The Reapers are moving again, but not through the Geth. It's the Collectors.
Ah!
They're behind the colony abductions.
The Collectors? We hadn't considered that. There's so little data. They've always seemed like a fringe threat. If they're a front for the Reapers, this is big. But even that may not be enough to get the Council off its tail. The others have spent the past 2 years convincing themselves the Reapers don't exist. I tried to get the truth out, but they don't want to see it. It's just easier for them to accept Sovereign as a Geth warship.
Are they blind? What about Vigil, the Prothean VI on Ilos?
The VI in Ilos shut itself down. You're the only one who spoke to it, just like you and your crew are the only ones who spoke directly to Sovereign. Officially, the existence of the Reapers has been dismissed as a myth spread by Saren to convince the Geth to follow him. We both know the truth. But I've spent 2 years fighting that line, and I don't have much to show for it.
The original council was made up of a bunch of blind, stubborn morons. The new council looks just as bad.
It's up to you to stop the Reaper, Shepard. All I've got is a title if you want it. I can reinstate your Spectre status.
You know, me and Jack are a
I
very
won't
strong
win any
combo.
popularity contests, but they can't really object. Your title was never officially rescinded when you died. Besides, you're still a hero to humanity. And the Council
Because
knows
she
the danger
has
of
her
this problem, in my
shockwave,
opinion.
and I have ways to burn the armor off almost immediately.
I'll take whatever asset I can get, old friend. Coming from you, it's as good as the first time.
Lift!
Not quite the same level of ceremony. And more symbolic than useful, but it still has weight in some quarters. The rest is up to you. I'll keep the Council and the Alliance off your back. Shouldn't be too hard if you're operating out in the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
I got a long list of people I didn't want to see, and your name is right at the top.
The feeling is mutual, believe me. Your return is a bureaucratic nightmare for us. I hope you didn't do anything foolish, Counselor, like try to arrange a meeting with the Council. There could be serious political ramifications.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course,
What?
Counselor.
I'm saving.
To both of you.
Sorry about that.
Because
Udina's
now
never gotten
it's
over the
for
fact that
you
I
know
got
what.
the council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
What do you keep him around for?
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the council isn't how I
Okay,
plan to spend
now
my
hell
time
breaks
right
out,
now.
right?
Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe
Oh
it.
my
But I know
god.
how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've
Just
made
need
it
to
seamless.
survive. I don't think that's
We've
a
never
thing in
really
any
thought
other
of them as
difficulty but
heavy lifters,
insanity,
and
is
I have
it?
no idea where they
Isn't
get the
it?
resources, but we'd never get done without them.
Oh my god, that thresher looks...
I'm surprised
Not
no one
fun
can tell
looking.
Sovereign isn't Geth technology.
Oh
Did they
yeah,
examine
I
the wreckage?
got the Tempest.
Good job.
have much to
I'm
look
fighting
at.
a thirst mall. I
Pieces
feel
of
like
it
our
rained all over the
priorities are
station.
very well in the
It
mindset
was
of
chaos,
survivability.
with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead.
Right?
We secured as much of it as we could.
I'm not
But
insane,
between
you
the
are.
Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason
Oh my
why
god,
they
I have
don't
to
want
survive
acknowledge
5
what
fucking minutes with
Sovereign
this
was.
thing?
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
Ashley Williams was on Horizon. She said she was looking into Cerberus.
I know. I approved the mission. We had to find out if they were behind the missing colonists. I couldn't tell anyone without compromising the investigation. I'm sorry.
Sorry for not immediately answering, Rico. I was on Twitter messaging someone. But yeah, I will go ahead and try to answer
I
some
thought
of your
we were
questions.
friends.
Yep, we've
Never
got the
expected you to
whole
go behind
team.
my back.
We didn't know about you at the time.
Also, yeah, he's called Insanity
wouldn't have
Shepherd
told you
because
if I
he's
did.
meant to look like Voss.
What if the elusive man was manipulating you, lying to you? The report actually confirmed your story. I still don't trust Cerberus. But they were right about the Collectors abducting the colonists. Unfortunately, Williams didn't find anything to convince the Council that the Reapers are behind this, or even that they exist.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
This is near where we first met, Shepard. Fist and his men seemed so dangerous. We've come a long way. Don't know if that's a good thing, but it's definitely more interesting.
Alright, we'll start at level 28. Also get the Lisa Benzine and Al Jelani conversation out of the way. We're gonna mess with that advertisement later.
The people want to hear your story, Shepard.
Yeah.
Khalisa Benzine and Al Jelani, Western the News.
Not right now. No, I kid. Right now, but like, I'm annoyed.
I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
You spent the whole time trying to make me look like I was selling out Earth to the Council.
You proved me wrong in the end. Now that you've resurfaced, you're news again. I just want to give your story its due.
That was Mom? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel.
No, not serving her a knuckle sandwich.
It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to abandon the Destiny Ascension, sacrificing nearly 10,000 lives.
Alright, I'm gonna survive. I'm not gonna kill it, but I am definitely gonna survive.
Saving everyone only happens in vids. There will be sacrifices. Being in charge means making sure they lead to the greater objective. That's a reality shared by all soldiers, in command and on the ground. Don't you dare suggest I made that call lightly.
I survived, guys.
I didn't mean to accuse.
Nice.
You're damn right you didn't.
It honestly never took any of my health. I had so much shields.
That day.
So I don't think I ever beaten that without killing the Thresher, so I wonder what the conversation is.
Yeah.
Commander Shepard.
Does he like fall? Does he offer immediately, or is it like fuck you?
Citadel. Check bid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's what you get, lady.
So he insults you if you don't kill the Krogan. You kill the Thresher, huh?
Nice. Oh god, good cover.
Human.
What? Oh, right. Sorry. I don't know why I forgot. I'm sorry. I'll take care of it. Yeah.
Excuse me.
What?
Look, I know our races aren't on the best of terms.
You are kinslayers. Your Admiral Hackett let the Council die.
There's nothing I can do about that. What I can do is stop the Geth from attacking again.
You hunt Geth?
Geth, pirates, mercenary scum, all over the terminus.
Now it
That's
sounds like you have hiccups there, Zom.
I don't like your kind, but I'll help the enemy.
Fuck you, you have hiccups.
I'll give you a discount, but I'll deny
I had
it
them
before it gets
earlier.
around.
Thank you.
Just get the hell
No,
out of
that's
here
a
before I
secret. You
change
still
my
do.
mind.
No, I don't.
This might be useful.
I still have over 1 million credits. I will go ahead and just buy everything. Even the incisor, even though I'll not use that. Incisor's terrible in Mass Effect 2, only because of its limited ammo capacity.
Do you ever miss those talks we had on the elevators?
No.
Come on, remember how we'd all ask you about life on the flotilla? It was an opportunity to show.
Wow, this is a lot harder than I remember fighting this guy.
Tell me again about your immune system.
I have a shotgun.
I got him.
Maybe we'll talk later.
Need to remind myself, though, before I do Garrus's quest as to what route I had him on with Insanity. This has been
Good
a
day,
while.
my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Since these stores are owned by the council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
By the way, I was very close
I'm
to beating the
Spectre.
Thresher.
That is
Case.
quite a prestigious role. It is my pleasure to extend the government employee discount to you, Spectre. Please, feel free to check the updated
Achievement,
prices.
Battle Master. Gain the loyalty of the Krogan.
Nice.
I'm gonna bother with buying fish in Mass Effect 2 because I will probably forget to take care of them.
This poor fish.
Hey, don't worry. At least in Mass
Oh,
Effect 3,
no.
I'll fill up the whole fucking tank. Though probably after I get what weapons from the DLCs I want to get.
You heard wrong.
Yeah.
This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Okay. It's funny that you can just go ahead and buy the books that were literally released in real life in this game, for whatever reason.
Alright. That's all the get dealt with.
Alright!
This clanless is a...
Oh, I leveled up too. Hooray.
I want her arrested.
What? I was just walking by.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not. Just because I'm a Quarian.
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer.
Alright, it's
He
now
barged
time
into
for
me outside the
for
certificate.
Morden's mission.
He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and
Morden's mission's not that
accuses me
difficult,
of
right?
stealing his damn chip.
No, it doesn't really have
each
any
other
crazy
outside the Certa
bosses, and
Foundation.
one of the more
Is it possible
high health
the chip
enemies
fell out
you
of
can
his pocket
immediately
there?
deal with in a fucking like renegade
Yes.
option, so
Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used chip dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet.
like yeah, the worst it has is
Your
Krogan's charging
pilgrimage
you,
isn't going
which
so well, is
can
it?
be a pain
No.
depending on who you bring.
I came here thinking there'd be a lot of work.
I'm
I
sure
can
you'll
burn
be
through
fine.
warp.
Fixing
I
all
have
the
warp.
damage the
I have
Getattack
heavy warp
caused.
now.
Everywhere
I
went,
just like
fly
kill
signs
things.
said not hiring
Yeah, you shouldn't have
The
too
other
much
people were
trouble.
giving me looks.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can
I
tell
don't know why I
a
went for
Quarian
the
doesn't
middle
have
option,
shit
but whatever.
on. She could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like. And she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
She's not a vagrant. She's on pilgrimage. It's a tradition in which...
Look, you can take your traditions and cram them. Every time a Quarian shows up here, it's trouble.
You say
Fuck
she
you,
stole your
dude.
credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Certa Foundation...
Well, fuck this dude too, in
store,
particular,
she
but I was
ran
mainly
right
referring to the
into
Gideon Emery dude.
How does running India mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how
So is anyone gonna also shoot the pie
They
jacks?
bump into you and use that as a cover for
yeah.
rifling your
We're doing everything, weren't we?
You
That's
can't
true.
turn your back
I
on
think
these
I don't know if the pie jacks would've
Besides,
been.
that's a
Quarians.
discount.
Thieves,
That's true.
all of them.
Quarians are only forced to steal when people like you won't let them have real jobs.
And to think my taxes pay.
I maybe
to
play
support
Renegade
you
Shepherd,
here.
but I
Go
still don't
back
want Rieger to
your
die.
fleet, clanless.
I am Clan Zora, crew of the starship Nima, and you are an idiot.
It's not worth getting angry about.
My brain agrees with you. My gut says I should jack his suits off
Alright,
that
so I just need
filter so
to-
that everything smells like refuse.
Remind me
It's been a
when you
while
get
since
on
I've
your
done
bad
this.
side.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Certa Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that? I didn't even buy anything there. That shit stayed in my pocket.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Sir, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to
Fuck
resolve
off, cartoon.
this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
I find killing Pyjacks with rockets overkill. Excellent choice.
Alright, we just go over to Saronis Applications, because that's where your fucking shit is, Core.
Welcome to Saronis Applications. Can I interest you?
Or Saronis, whatever.
Shepard.
Wave complete.
No, but I know
How many
you.
waves is there? I can't
Even
remember.
Senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
I think 3.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
So Zelda rules.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit.
I don't think
notice he
Blue
left
understands
until
that
he was already
reference.
gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Thanks. He'll be glad to hear that.
Not a problem. Have a good day.
The best part is when you hit a Pyjack square in the head with one rocket. There's like no chance.
And even then, you don't really need to. Splash damage does all the work.
Please
Shut up, dude.
You forgot your credit chit at Saronis Applications. The clerk is holding it for you.
Oh.
Especially you remember where each rocket's coming from.
Could have stolen it.
Alright,
I'll
18
close
is the
this
next
event
wave.
report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it?
Now just a minute.
And you? She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You're not wrong. This last time was just
You think you're
ridiculous.
gonna run in a specter? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
What the hell was that C-Sec guy's problem? You had
Garrus,
no
you're
evidence
gonna
that
get
he
me
did
killed.
anything wrong.
I don't know.
Gib,
Everyone's
shut
been
up.
like that
Don't
since I got
be
here.
messaging
The Citadel
while I
has
try to
never been
correct my
tolerant of
words.
Quarians on Pilgrim.
Alright, I did it. It is
The
3
Geth
waves.
attack 2 years ago must have made it worse. Good luck, Liabael. Thanks.
Okay, now we gotta go talk to everyone else, get discounts, buy shit. Now we'll be able to head over. Well, no, I'll probably mess around with my armor customization.
Welcome back, Shepard. What do you need today?
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, "Why's the ship turning around? We're only halfway there."
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled, but I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Okay, I did it. So
That
what do I
will
do
be
now? Do I just talk to him
splendid.
or is it
I
already
can edit
done?
that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
I can't remember.
Page.
Oh yeah,
Go
just go
back to
talk to the guy
Twitch.
again.
Oh, right. I just got the discount, but I didn't buy
I'll take
shit.
it.
And you can now buy the
That's your
Pyjack meat
discount,
from him, and buying the Pyjack meat for him, you can give it to the Varen.
Am I right to assume that you were at this place with this
Good
person?
day, citizen. Welcome to the
Bye.
Soda Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With
How dare you
respect,
assume?
The Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research.
They never
into
give you
genetic
permission to
diseases.
assume.
You know what would make
Thanks for
your
the
services
pie,
more
Jack.
popular?
Barry,
An endorsement from the
have
man who
some
defeated
pie,
Saren.
Jack.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once.
You could
Thank
have like
you.
up to 3 stores with the favorite store
This
in the
is gonna be
Citadel
handy.
line.
Yeah.
I forget if I
But I
stopped
thought
by
it was
Omega
4.
last time.
Hang on, I thought it was 4.
Gun store, Saronis Applications, Certa Foundation.
And the gift shop.
Yeah, gift shop.
No, gift shop. No, gift shop just gives you the discount because you're a Spectre or a
Yeah,
former
but
Spectre.
if you go there and get the discount before getting your Spectre status reinstated, you can get the favorite. Yeah, you can do the advertisement instead.
It's an optional.
Well,
it's
that I
one
didn't know
other-
about. So
Yeah, it's either or. Depends on when you start it.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
shut up, Kelly. I'm not messing around with the private terminal anymore.
Don't be rude to Kelly.
Okay. She's just always saying the same thing half the time, so... Alright, I need to get more stuff for this character. More, minerals. Okay, don't have enough for the cane yet, but I mean, that's fine. I don't have enough for the missile launcher? Fuck. Well, I mean, I was probably gonna just spam Incinerate anyways to try and defeat Donovan Hawk.
Miranda wants to see you, Commander.
She can wait. Alright. Shield strength, power damage. Umbra visor would probably be good with that. Right, recon hood is weapon damage. Shield delay was capacitor hood. Archon visor recharge time. Not really gonna be getting a lot of headshots, so either Umbra visor or Archon visor. Which one do you guys think is better? Guys?
What was that? Sorry. I'm in
asking
conversation.
which one you guys think I should do, Archon visor or Umbra visor.
What are they give?
Umbra does power damage and Archon does power recharge.
Power recharge, because you want to do a lot more. You're an engineer.
Yeah.
That's true.
So getting it off more
I'll
often
go
is better
Archon.
than just damage.
Still don't have any new shoulder guards yet. Ugh. Offhand ammo pack is alright. It's only a 10% spare ammo capacity,
Hey.
which bugs me.
That 10% gives me a few extra shots with my sniper rifle, so I will gladly take that.
Yeah, I'll take the life support weapon. That's going to be useful.
I forgot there's this like shop on Tukanka.
Yeah, Rico, I can't make my armor blue. Not for Insanity anyways, because the
Miranda
color
wants to
palette
see
was already chosen. I can't mess with it, otherwise I'm breaking the rules.
And rules are meant to be followed.
Exactly.
Isn't that right, Renegade Shepherd? Chase? Rules are always
Fuck
meant
off.
to be followed.
Just gonna find all the planets here. Not that there's anything to do on these planets, because they've already been mined to shit. And you're not gonna need to be landing on any of them either, except for Beckenstein. Oh, time to be a secret agent.
Secret agent, man.
Oh, what the fuck? Am I getting shot from behind? Where the hell did you come from, buddy?
Over there. See him?
I went and tried to press right trigger to switch over to Kasumi to level her up, and that didn't work.
Oof, why didn't it work? Can I stop
Because
getting
they
shot
want me
from
to press
behind?
left
What
trigger.
the fuck were you guys going? Oh, that's a fucking destroyer. Oh no.
I'm gonna bring Miranda because her abilities are gonna be pretty useful against the Krogan's armor. Like, Bionics is just necessary on Insanity. I'm glad I'm a Sentinel.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn.
How good is Slam again?
Not great, honestly.
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Reminder, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Time to save Morden's,
I take it I'm wearing this getup
student.
for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
I'm a scientist Solarian.
Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars,
This little
cheaters, and mass
cutscene's always
murderers
pretty
you'll
cool.
ever want to meet. All bringing
Chase, have you gone to the
a
chopper
tribute
yet?
to the man himself.
Not yet. No.
Okay.
Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail.
Okay,
and
Colossus
filled to
is
the
down.
brim with
Thank
our
fucking
weapons and
God.
armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this.
Right, and I now have everyone on
Was
my
I
team.
that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal
Wait,
memories.
hold up. That quickly?
It's all that remains of who
What?
he was.
Jesus fucking
But the
Christ.
secret he discovered is
What?
dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if
You
it wasn't.
really got it that quickly?
Well, I don't have Legion, obviously. But
I have
other than
everyone
that,
but
yes.
Legion.
With all this trouble.
But I mean, like, you literally
The gray
just
box
started
holds
the
KG's
mission,
memories.
it seemed, as soon as I got on
Everything from
the...
all
Yeah, I
the
just finished the mission with
Apparently
Kelly.
you already got it complete. Yeah,
All
holy
the time
shit.
we spent together.
I've
Wrapped
been
up in
having
those
done.
memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was.
Like,
But
I'm
the
not just talking
information
because I'm done with all but
This ought to
Legion.
be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
That was pretty apparent, right, Chase?
I guess blue means like I completed faster than he thought I would.
Yeah, that's what I
This
meant.
is our stop.
But not me.
And again, no,
I'm
I guess I
fine.
should have expected it, because you're a higher level than I was, and you have more upgrades than I did, and
After you,
you
Mr. Gunn.
probably have a much easier time with your class for this.
Just one moment, sir.
Oh yeah,
There
once
seems to be
the
a
Colossus
infiltrator.
shields were down, I took it out with like 3 shots from my Widow.
No, Mr. Hawk. Just doing a scan.
You had the fucking Widow already, too.
Wait,
yeah,
what
that's...
were you fighting, Chase? That was supposed to be problematic?
I've heard a lot
The
about
Colossus at the end, I
Name's Solomon
assume, is
Gunn.
what blue means.
Though I've heard a lot
Wait,
about
what mission
you.
is this?
You've been very
Tally's
He's talking about
recruitment
Tally's
mission.
The extra net is to
Oh, I
be
haven't even fought
believed.
that yet. Oh no, wait, I did
The
that.
scanners aren't
That
picking
wasn't that
anything up.
difficult. Mainly because it just
Don't think
couldn't
our
kill
guests
me
would come
was
all
the
way
problem.
here from Ilium just to cause trouble.
There's an issue with killing me in this, right, Chase?
Yeah.
That Jesse created for me.
You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Care to explain why my
Eric,
friend has to stand outside?
Rico's asking you to start up a
I
stream.
don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as
second.
that.
Wait, you start up Mass Effect? Sure, hold on. Why
No
not?
problem. You're the host.
Oh my god, I gotta find Twitch.
Well, that didn't go as I
Ben.
expected.
Okay.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No,
Twitch.
we've never seen each other in person.
I'm not gonna be able to
And no one knows
see
what I look
anymore.
like.
Oh, hold on, let me
Just
get
watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
This app will take a minute or two. Thanks.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can.
Twitch is going to take a second.
We'll keep radio
There we
contact
go.
in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Ooh, okay. Wrong one.
Oh, Sunbreaker's out? I gotta look into it.
How did you ever? But yeah, Final Fantasy 14 Sunbreaker's out.
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam.
Rewind.
Oh wait, Monster Hunter. I don't know why I said Final Fantasy 14. My apologies.
What?
I've been following on the notifications, so I don't know why I thought it was Final Fantasy 14. I'm sorry, Eric. I was confused.
Good riddance, I say.
Oh boy, I received a new message.
You play a lot
Very
of
nice.
games.
There's more here than I expected.
I wonder if that glitch is gonna happen.
What glitch?
Wait, why can I sign in?
Voice lock.
The
kinetic
glitch where
barrier,
randomly
DNA
Kasumi
scanner.
starts having the weapon
like an
pattern
EX700
across her
series.
entire outfit.
Everything.
I've never seen that glitch.
You've never seen that glitch?
No.
Please remember who you're talking.
It's
to.
a thing. It's happened
We'll
to me
need to get a
before.
voice sample
Apparently,
for the voice lock.
my Xbox
You'll
has
have
to
go chat a Hawk for
reconnect
that.
Twitch, so
We'll
I'm
have
being
to find a
delayed.
password too.
Weird.
DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA
Yeah,
samples
Commander.
in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. Keiji could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Yep, let's get to it. Right.
It looks like the barrier.
Activate your Twitch,
runs
enter
under
the code.
floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Also, one of the most intrusive things about Mass Effect 2 is all the journal updates just showing off on the side of the screen. In such a big-ass frickin' rectangular box.
One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
Yeah, let's go ahead and have Hawk's conversation. Why not?
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Chet. Whenever you're ready.
Oh my god, I don't know why I have to reactivate it on my Xbox.
I'm surprised no one's asking about the scars.
After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
There's always someone gunning for people like you and me.
Yes, that's true. I'm glad you understand.
Frankly, I'm surprised your security isn't tighter.
What's
It's a ballsy move opening your front door like this.
Oh my god. I'm doing this on my
Yes,
phone, so it's a
suppose
bit
it is.
finicky.
Hopefully it sends the message that I don't fear anyone
Christ.
stupid enough to step up to me. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy
Help you
is
appreciate
threatened.
my
I
suffering!
only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me,
Authorize?
you, are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us. The cleaners.
Alright, I'm on now. Now I just need to figure out.
I just realized fucking Donovan Hawk's teeth are
May there
kind
always
of
be a
brown.
market for the
Ugh.
things we do.
An excellent speech, Mr. Hawk.
Oh god, you're
Get him
doing that
talking,
mission.
And you got him talking.
Yeah.
We've got enough of a voice sample.
I thought we
Let him go.
established this.
I think I have everything, so now I just started, right? It's been a while since I did this.
Yeah, Donovan Cock. that's funny.
Chief Rowe, huh?
He
sounds like a hard ass.
Is it recording, is the question.
Tap into the guard's communications. I could probably use this information.
Eh.
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Yeah, probably. But we're gonna go ahead and just sneak into the private quarters this way because it's cooler.
Alright, cool. It's running.
Agent Man.
Blue, you can tell them that it's going now. I just put Mass
Yeah,
Effect 2 since
Rico,
that's what I'm doing.
the stream is up and running. That's what Eric's saying. Obviously, you can hear him though.
Yeah.
I just need a reminder. Right, it is right on. Eclipse Forever.
No, this is where I die 100 times because now I put the Twitch on. Ow! Okay.
On my screen.
There's 3 of them? Normally 2. class real quick, grab ammo, climb up. I'm honestly surprised that this thing didn't take bullets. The the outfit.
I miss horribly there. DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
Okay, sure.
That means I gotta remember not to hit the alarm clock. I did that once. I forgot what
Found a
playthrough.
No, a credit chit.
Empty. Too bad.
Slim at least knocks him down.
Would have been a good source. Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more.
Which one of these trucks is the one I need to do?
No DNA, but looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
Well, that's good.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
Yeah, Rico. Apparently the frickin' party's too loud that they can't hear the gunshots.
It's a plant.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Rico was like, it's funny that they can't hear the gunshots. And I'm like, yeah, that's because the music's too loud. Even the guards admit it.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off.
Eat that, Krogan!
He seems to have obsessed over
Miranda's climbing a box.
That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Right, I forgot to check his
no.
clothes. Oh well.
Someone got through on the balcony. How the hell did they do that? I don't know. Jumped down, shut the guards, broke the window.
Oh, hello.
Someone breaking a window? No gunshots?
Oh, hi!
I can't hear anything with the music in there.
Horn and blow him up. Thank you.
I see them.
Ooh, that got scary for a second. Getting a little overconfident with my immortality. Remember, I can still technically die.
That ought to teach him.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking at best.
Funny how you say that, Mark Mirror.
Oh, well, there he goes.
There we go.
Now I die.
Ready when you are.
Yep, this is gonna be tight. Just gotta watch out. I don't have energy drain with this character.
I was a little overconfident.
We've got company.
Take him down.
Gonna play a little safe. Oh great, I get to start mission at the very beginning.
I have an idea. See what you can find. Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who
Okay,
stole the
that
Mona
works.
Lisa. Nice. Now, I just take the voice sample we got from Hawk and... got it. Now we can crack that voice scanner.
Nice. I also like how they do offer multiple ways to get through this, but I just like to go the whole spy way. And shooting people, because it's fun.
Alright! Jeez. Okay.
That got it. The barrier's down.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
I feel bad for that.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Alright, open
I'll
up
check
the
security
elevator.
cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Ah, Saren.
What up? I don't have it on the PlayStation 5. I do have a PlayStation 5, but I do not have it on the PlayStation 5. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to play with my friends on this. Well, with my friends, I guess. I'd look into getting it, though.
I'm sorry, did I just hear the heartbeat? I swear I just heard the heartbeat. Haha, nice visor.
Boop, boop, going down. Dead. Alright.
A visor that has power recharge speed changes in the third game, but I forget.
Are you not feeling good?
What's wrong? Is this depression caused by walking to the fridge?
I do like
I don't know what happened
projector.
there,
That
but
might
okay.
work out.
Sorry.
Gobos.
Okay, cool.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
Okay. Don't know what...
Michelangelo's David. Just...
Alright, waiting for your car.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Think we can get this out through the door?
Okay, cool.
Not happening. Also, oof, David, you've seen better days.
Alright. I think I brought the right team for this.
Hello?
Has good taste.
Hello.
I'll give him that.
Hey,
Hello?
guys, I was gonna say, I'm starting to feel kind of tired. I think I might just call it for tonight.
Yes, everything's valuable to someone.
Alright.
Okay.
Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turn
So,
it on.
I guess I started stream for 5 minutes.
For good reason, I say.
No, it's okay. You guys can keep playing if you want. That's no big deal. I know we haven't played in a little while, so if you guys want to keep going, that's fine with me. I'll talk to y'all later.
Imagine that thing coming at
Okay.
you in a dark alley.
I don't like to try to do too much, but I do want to at least catch up to you guys a bit.
Alright.
He's gone.
I mean, I guess I'll continue.
It's
I
like
know
a
I'm already
plane
ahead of
that
you guys by a lot, but...
I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old.
Interesting.
When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone? That's... impressive. Not sure what it is, though.
I like to hear that humans are basically the lab rats of all alien species. That's great.
I could still get money for something like this.
I always
Even outside
love
the Alliance.
Especially has always been so 50-50 with me, because it's so, like, morbid at times.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk! That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This might be useful.
Oh my god. There it is.
Uh-huh.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know
Oh,
I'm willing
wow.
to kill you for it.
I might consider getting
I'll
it then if
admit
it
your
was that
skills are
smooth. That would be
impressive. You
real
got
fun to
into my
do.
vault like I'd left it open, but you're
Sounds
still going
smooth
to
as
die.
hell.
No!
Have I got your attention?
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him to shut the fuck up by shooting his vase.
What are you doing, Blue?
Kill them.
I'm still on the Kasumi mission.
Oh.
I just shot a vase.
Oh,
See
okay.
that?
I got confused. Like, what I'm about to do the same thing. Except I kill somebody in the process. Nah.
Okay, shields, please charge.
Need some cover!
that failed. So he's down. Crap! Get in cover! Aw, shit. Fucking hate this part. How's Trevor doing? He's currently working, but otherwise he's doing fine.
Here they come.
Oh, okay. Already was switched over to that.
Going dark.
Yeah, lost shield.
Okay. Oh, what the? He stands on the banister and hides on it. Okay, sure. That was weird. Fortune glitched and it was hanging on top of the railing. I was watching him shimmy dance for a bit.
Watch for the clone! Light him up!
Think about continuing Resident Evil 2 on the streams. I do want to try to play Kingdom Hearts Pride mode too, but I'm kind of waiting for that when you start Kingdom Hearts. You know what I mean, Blue?
Yeah.
But you're not starting that until actually. So no.
Shit.
Taking cover! Burn the bastard!
Taking fire.
Crap! No! Bullshit!
You okay there?
No, I'm not. You'd think that with all the upgrades I just got off the Citadel, I'd be doing better, but no.
Oh, well, that mission's really rough because it's only you and Kasumi.
Yeah, and Kasumi just instantly dies because she's an idiot and runs in with a tactical cloak.
Well, the tactical cloak she does is basically like Shadow Strike. It's different.
Yeah, it's Shadow Strike, that's what it's called.
Which is a lot better than tactical cloak because you can just pop in and out.
What is Ro?
Cloaking.
Oh, there's Ro. Oh wow, she's already missing her shields. Let's just burn away her armor then. Take her out, and then it's just troopers.
Light him up!
You can say that all you want, Morgan. In the end, sterilizing is still killing the unborn.
Ah, fuck your drone!
In its own way.
Going dark.
Shields have failed.
Kasumi, why are you just... Oh, that might also explain why Kasumi is stupid. Go back to your Locust! Tell me your Locust sucks. Because she's using the Carnifex, but then again, it's the fucking Carnifex.
It hits harder. Technically. But the Locust spikes better.
Stop it, Ro. Ow, fuck you, Ro. How is it that you can get yourself into some good cover that I can't reach you from, but you can reach me from? That's bullshit.
It's called tactics, son!
Bitch, shut up.
Is that to me? Or did she actually say something?
Going silent.
Yes. Fuck your drone.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't have them on the PlayStation. I have them all on the Xbox, unfortunately. But it's really cool to know that they all got patches that make them look nicer. Mainly when I play on PlayStation, it's Final Fantasy Online. And a little bit of Elden Ring and various other things. Hiya! Bone. Not you. Okay, just stay up. Or, okay, just ignore that.
I don't know why I went to use Incinerated if I was targeting Chief Ro.
I don't know. Why did you?
Well, I thought I was targeting someone else, and then suddenly it's switched to Ro. Fuck! I wasn't paying attention because I was answering you.
Engineer life is the best
threw
one.
another drone at me, which almost killed me. Assume he's dead again. Fuck your drone.
Yeah, I heard about the PlayStation Plus. There's not that much on there that I really would pay the extra money for it, though. I also find it funny that they are just basically doing what Xbox did. Like, straight up, the same thing. You know about that, Blue? PlayStation Plus?
Yeah, I know about PlayStation Plus. Shit! I didn't pay attention. The drone keeps sneaking up on me. That's the one reason why I keep losing at this particular sequence.
I really like how a bright-ass drone is sneaking up on you. The way you say that,
it's that you're talking every time I'm about to fight too, which does not help.
I'm sorry that I like talking.
I know, it's just that I get focused on what you're saying, so I have to answer your questions. And then it costs me, you know, my peripheral.
Although there was no question! There was no question on that last one, though.
There was a question. You were asking me if I knew about PS Plus.
Oh, I guess that's true. My bad. Sorry for asking questions.
Fuck your drone, bitch! Ow. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, I was looking at that, but I already have a lot of the games that are on there that I would really want. Like Demon's Souls as well as Ghost of Tsushima. It's one of those things that I'm debating on, really, Rico. Like, it's the number of, like, the money out at the end. Extras isn't bad.
I don't know why I bothered to go poking my head up to try to take out that drone if my shields were already down and I could easily be cut down. That time that was me.
Yeah, I saw that. I really... Yeah, but most of the stuff that I want, I would love to get the old stuff. Too, but the price is a lot. A lot more than Xbox. If I end up doing, I might stream stuff on PlayStation. You're considering PlayStation? No, shut up before I ask. Because if I ask you a question, you'll die again and then yell at me.
I'm gonna yell at you, I'm gonna yell at the game.
And then yell at me for—
Shit happened there!
I didn't ask a question that time! You can't blame me!
I'm going to this time because for whatever fucking reason, Insanity decided it would be nice to stand up in the middle of this. I am all
Great.
alone. Kasumi got gunned down again.
No meta gel?
No, I have Metagel. I just don't want to bring her up unless I'm about to die. Alright, Ro got close enough to risk spamming my incinerate at her.
Burst through Krogan armor my butt more, and that barely did anything to his armor. My warp does more.
Ah, her fucking drone killed me. But then again, my shields were already down to begin with, so... Then I poked my head out to try to kill it.
Behind us.
I almost got Ro. I need to get rid of her because her fucking drones are the most annoying thing on the planet.
Going dark. Light him up. Deploying combat drone.
Taking fire.
Oh, thanks, Warp.
See if they burn.
Morton! Do something!
Light him up.
I didn't realize I ran out of ammo. I was shooting that Krogan so many times I forgot how my ammo count.
Burn the bastard. Sending in the drone.
Pikachu defeated her drone.
Slam it, slam it, slam it!
You're dead.
I don't know what you guys are on about. Slamming's not that bad. It keeps the enemy down so I can shoot them in the back 150 times. So they die.
I don't think any of us have ever complained about Slam.
You said it wasn't particularly
Fuck.
good.
It's not going to be particularly good for Insanity because I'm only going to have the 1 point in it.
But it can be useful depending on if you use strategy.
Yeah, it can be useful. It's just not going to be useful for Insanity. Maybe for Miranda, but not for Insanity. Crap, crap, crap. Crap!
Actually, it should be really good for Insanity if you treat him more of a support.
No, he's not going to be good for Insanity, Shepard, because it's only got 1 point in it.
You only need 1 point for it to be useful. Okay, so let me tell you.
That useful.
All right, listen. Just
Although I
listen.
should at least do it once tonight for the meme. I don't explain why you think it's going to be useful.
Well, no,
Okay?
just hear me out.
No, I don't have the time to hear you out because I'm going to get impatient with this. Not even with your thing, but just fuck your fucking drone!
I don't use a drone, damn it! Not you! I know.
This fucking class is just terrible for an Insanity playthrough. Soldier can at least last. They've got, you know, frickin' adrenaline rush and shit. But Engineers just fucking, you know, it's all tech, no subtlety. Fuck your drone.
Now you see me.
Slam him. And shoot him down.
Kasumi, get into cover.
Oh, right. That's the thing I'm gonna do. Oh, you don't have any. Wow, they really ripped it to you, didn't they, big boy? Ow! You're gonna put that back on?
Ah, I was trying to use Unity before the fucking drone knocked me out of cover again.
Oh. Okay. So that was good because you can put the enemies on the damn ground.
Coming from the right.
Okay, Kasumi. Right there.
As good a place as any.
Stay over here.
On silent.
Because, seriously, I don't think I'm going to put more points in this thing, because all I need it for is that thing we're in is already doing it for. Kasumi, why are you flipping on the job? Come on, get up!
Why did I fire Incinerate at her? She still has her shields.
Overload?
Yeah, I have Overload. Overload is max.
Why are you using Incinerate on the shield person?
Because I'm being dumb.
Well, at least you're honest. Light text, sweet. There it is. Give me what the credit. Oh no, this is actually ammo. Alright, I survived Warden's mission.
Well, congratulations. You just won the solid gold.
Yeah, baby!
Come on and slam! And welcome to the jam! Keep doing it to her. Ah, crap. Nope. Didn't have time because... Adept and Engineer are kind of terrifying to try to use on
hold on.
This game.
Okay, hold on. Engineer is good if you're mostly using aggressive. When you're doing Kasumi as an engineer, it's horrible because you don't have any aggressive team members. You understand the problem there?
Yeah, either way though, they're both kind of terrible when going up in insanity difficulty if you don't have like the right build, the right team.
And I'll say this, Adept is probably better because Adept has biotics and biotics can go buy everything except shields. Which is super useful, and you can still be incredibly aggressive with it, unlike Engineer, which you have to be more tactical.
Bro, don't you dare try to get that close to me.
Combat drone deployed!
No, 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 no.
So, back here.
Going dark. They're using a drone.
Taking cover.
Light him up.
Now you see me.
Come on and slam! And welcome to the jam!
Alright, you got Nova, didn't you?
Nova's the third game.
Oh, that's
Only
right.
the Vanguard.
Well, again...
I'm using Slam because that's my Mass Effect 2 ability that you guys chose.
I mean, at least you got aggressive. Yeah, I'm all defensive here. I'm a damn turtle.
I was really hoping it'd be much easier right now. I guess I gotta wait until Ilium in order to get things to be easier. Plus, the collector ship as well, so that way I can have it. Why was I trying to get a drink? I knew I was gonna get so stuck in combat again too quickly. Okay, great. Now I gotta go without consuming.
Let's see if they burn.
Oh, there's actually a terminal back here.
Surprisingly enough, frickin' Slam recharges so quickly.
I know, it's super useful. Okay, so this is why I say this. 1, it has a very fast recharge. 2, it can technically stun an opponent if it has no shields on them or armor, which lets you put it down with your SMG, which you definitely have, right?
Yeah.
Which is really good for burning, especially with the Locust, because you could really burn through things. But when the targets are moving, you'll end up missing with the Locust more often than not. But with Slam, you can keep it on the ground. I was trying to remember how to leave. It was B. Yay! I did it! Chunka completed! Hooray!
Wait, no, let the shield charge first.
I didn't realize Rico really enjoyed watching my streams. I mostly dick around and panic on certain situations.
Overall, what's worst class of the game? I don't know. That really depends on your playstyle.
If you're going with worst class in the game overall, first, I guess the second game is a little easier for me to say. In the first
I
game,
don't know why I went and did that. My frickin' shields weren't recharged.
I would say the
just killed someone
first
with just Slam.
In the first game, the worst class, even though it's not really that worse, would be Vanguard, mainly because a lot of Vanguard stuff is close range.
Now you see me.
And because how big the world is in 1, it is nowhere near as big of a deal. It's a big deal when you're mostly shotguns and everything else. And we're going by original. And the new one, it doesn't really matter because you can use any gun. In the second one, by far the hardest one to play to do it all would be Engineer. What Blue's doing. However, a close second would be Infiltrator because there isn't many times where you have long range. Third game, honestly, all the classes are relatively good.
Okay, I finally killed someone with Slam.
Welcome to the jam.
Yeah, exactly.
We've been spotted.
Fuck your drone.
But yeah, in the third game, I would say in the third game, the hardest class, in my personal opinion, would still be Engineer. Engineer is just a rough class to play because it really relies on you being to be a support unit. And if the game forces you not to have the right units, you could get real fucked over. That was handed. I think that was all I really needed to hand it in. Oh, I could probably shoot that Varian dead in the eyes before it got to do anything about that. I went the wrong way.
Light him up. Sending in the
I love when you're wandering around and you end up going up the staircase the wrong way.
moving to cover.
How did I not get hit by anything there?
Dumb sheer luck. Alright, and we head back to Normandy and do all the upgrades. To the Normandy! Away!
Crap. Well, there goes another minute gel.
Careful, you might get addicted.
Let's see if they burn.
Ah, minute gel. I wonder if Benadryl is the kind of drug that you can get addicted if you use too much in one row. There's a lot of pure drugs like that can be addicted. Oh, nice. Let me check. That's red messages. Redder.
Crap, crap, crap. Get in cover.
And Guardian. And that. Cool.
Burn the bastard.
Investigation weapons. That's useful. Oh, that's a med bag thing. I don't actually need that one.
Okay. Things are working out a little bit better. I think I got just Chief Ro now.
Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad.
Oh, I really need advanced training. Wait, what's advanced training again?
Hey, I destroyed the thing. It's still here.
What's advanced training again, Blue? Do again?
Advanced training is what allows you to choose new special powers.
Oh, okay. Okay. I couldn't remember what it was. So I don't need to do that. So the only thing I really need to work on is Iridium for the damn cane. Okay. Oh, wait. I just did Morden's soul exhibition, whatever we're doing. Hey, Morden, you can talk now. You know, it must be really stress-free as a player, and one day you're stressed, and the next hour you're completely calm. Because you live so short lives. Nice. Alright. I think the next mission I should do is chat? Right? How bad is Jack's mission? It's basically just the same thing I just did earlier, right? Fighting Bloodback.
Yeah, Jack's mission shouldn't be super hard.
Especially considering I'm a turtle. I'm a turtle, I'm a turtle, I'm a turtle. I'm a turtle, I'm a turtle, I'm a turtle. Oh, oh, oh.
Slam did work, just not a lot.
It's still useful to keep him on the ground, you have to admit. You know what's really useful about Slam? Against Krogan, who have a lot of health. doesn't do damage, but it keeps them down so you can shoot them down, right?
Going dark.
Okay. Alright. Now for whatever the heck I'm going to be doing now.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
The jam.
Come on and slam, if you want to jam.
Alright, I'm still gotta clear out this sector's space. How many moons are on this planet? This is rich. I need this. Ooh, it even has element 0. The exciting part of this stream. Resource management!
At least you have the ability to do resource management.
Yeah, I'm not pulling my hair out trying to fight a rich man's security force. That's a lot of palladium. Oh, sure goodness.
Oh wow, that was a really good slam.
And welcome to the jet. Oh, there's the material I need. Well, I made this a 4 platinum resources. To the next one! Oh, dear. Oh, well, I don't need that material. And you said, and medbay only just heals scars, right?
Yeah, the medbay upgrade only heals your scars.
Oh my goodness, there's so much palladium on this planet. I don't need palladium. Oh,
Okay, I guess I killed the other guy, so all I got is this Vanguard. I need to take the barrier off of first before I can do anything.
Alright.
I know, right? An engineer using biotics. It's so weird. I was hoping I'd get warp ammo at least, which would have fit with the whole Jack romance, but Jesse's like, nope, you use slam.
And
like,
welcome
great.
to the jam. Don't just slam. I'm noticing how useful it could be if you're tactical. Just use your brain.
Damn it! We have to find another way.
You know, that the most dangerous thing to use in a game, your brain. Oh. You good?
Oh. I mean, just need to get some caffeine in me, really. at least I don't have to work tomorrow morning. I got my schedule switched around for the next 2 weeks for a coworker who's finally doing my job. Finally. So
I feel you, buddy. This is my weekend off too from work.
I'm still gonna have to work on Sunday for the next 2 weeks, but I mean, at least I can. What a fucking annoying day I had at work, because as soon as I got back from break, you would expect things to cool down, but nope. They were short-staffed by 2, so I needed to help out.
Hello, giant blue sun. I forgot this system was in here. Oh, not gonna even bother with that one. That's
Stop
already a
firing
4.
rockets!
But they're fun to shoot. And they go pew!
Going silent.
And then sploosh. Those are the sounds of a rocket makes.
Rocket Man!
Element 0. Find any every time I play Mass Effect 2.
Sweet!
Which is absolute bullshit. It's the easiest thing to find everywhere.
I mean, it's the easiest thing, but there's so many planets I never get to find it on. Like, the easiest thing is Palladium. Like, holy crud.
Going dark.
The amount of palladium you can find in this, I can build 18 Star Cruisers and still have enough.
Fire the laser!
Shot through the heart.
Don't let them out of there.
I don't know why that song started playing in my head. Now I'm just checking to see if there's any like additional stuff I need to do here.
Kill Solomon Gunners. Bring the girl to me.
Hear that? Hunt's are alive.
Going silent.
Alright, cool.
I work for almost 30 hours in 2 days. That's like 10 hours each day.
Don't remind me. I literally was doing that for the past like month. We're real short, Blue. Like, stupidly short.
I can believe it.
Jumping. Help playing characters. This is what? A local poster.
They're coming from the front.
Investigate abandoned station. You know what? I'll investigate abandoned station. Sounds like a side mission. Map out the entire universe anyway. Wait, I think this is the station with the road. BI or AI?
Yeah.
So, there's really no combat on this one, right? I know you're
going that way, your mirror.
What?
Your mirror mech.
I figured that's what you were saying. But how you were saying that, it sounds like you were saying the French version. Oh, mirror, mirror!
Remember, I am also tired, so I probably slowed down.
I'm gonna use caution shots because they can be useful. We're gonna give you. I'll do more damage. I actually want to wait to give you anything, because energy drain would be really useful to just all the way up there. Hello, Doctor. Welcome. Proceed to processing.
What the fuck?
I feel like this is very heavily inspired from Alien Isolation, or just Aliens in general, the franchise. No.
I got hit by a rocket.
Did it hurt?
Look at my shields. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea.
We all have our moments. So eerily quiet.
I am kind of focused.
I know, you've been hardly talking, and you've been having a panic attack every so often, once something bad happens to you.
Trevor. I was just saying, I could have gotten a headshot there. You interrupted.
The other door? Okay.
Yeah, okay, we need to stop this person. Okay. Several delays there.
I did it. What's in here? Was it worth it? Money. Money is a
got to have money.
Yeah, not really a lot of money. Holy shit, these guys did not get paid a lot.
Damn, Kasumi's punch is so strong, she's been knocking opponents into the fucking...
I'll tear you apart!
Yeah, that's how her whole thing is supposed to be. Supposed to knock them down. Again, another useful ability.
Yeah, but
okay,
it goes further than that, because she knocked him into a fucking wall.
Ooh, wow.
And here's the thing, the wall is about 20 feet away from where the person was.
Weakening their integrity. Going dark.
Collecting all the...
Fuck your warp field, bitch!
There.
Oh, Callie, you died somehow.
Okay, you know what? You want to use biotics on me? I want to use biotics on you.
Now you see me.
I find it funny. The sleep is supposed to be a threat, but...
Cloaking.
Jesus Christ, this Vanguard is
Can't get there.
taking a lot of damage. Slam. Literally just slam. 3 slams and a pistol shot from the center.
Never doubt the power of slam.
Alright, I punched that heavy in the face. I don't need her firing rockets at me. Why is Haley meowing? They've made sure they had hard food, right?
Remember how the Yu-Gi-Oh! English dub cards were? Yeah, I do.
Keep them busy.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub was... Honestly, anything from 4Kids was crazy. One Piece was the most mind-boggling.
Yeah, frickin' water guns instead of pistols.
Yeah, don't forget Sanji's lollipop.
Yeah. Like, obviously I didn't see One Piece when it was on 4Kids, but I have seen screenshots of it. It is weird.
Another thing that was horrible is Sanji was just always talking in a Brooklyn accent for no reason. And then, for some reason, they made Nico Robin a cowboy. A cowboy.
She got punched and then slammed. That's funny.
Now it sounds like you're bowling. It sounds like you're no longer quote unquote being bullied. You are bullying. How's it feel to be the bully, nerd?
Not necessarily being a bully. I'm just having a much easier time of it now that I'm out of the room with Chief Bro.
Sounds like you're punching and slamming people onto the ground.
Not entirely. Vanguards will still have to take some time to take the shields out, and Kasumi's dead. Fucking heavies.
That sounds like kind of annoying. Kasumi's dead. Great moment.
Get to cover!
I'm now just
okay, Kasumi's back.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub was crazy. All the cards were just weirdly changed. There was something that would make no sense. Like for some reason, in 4Kids, there was a card that was a nurse, a fairy nurse with a giant needle as a weapon. They changed it into, I don't even know, a rocket? A green, blue, and rocket?
Apparently there are still rockets going on, even though everyone's dead.
There's a panic going on. They just got to the rocket systems and start blowing them up.
I mean, Geth.
Yes! Yes!
Oh. Okay. I heard Geth.
I know! I think we all figured you heard that.
Okay, just gonna point an assault rifle I don't actually have in my repertoire.
Oh, aren't you lucky? You got an assault rifle. Totally useful right now.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Up ahead.
Asteroid belt. Where is it? Is this? No. What's this? Oh, I didn't even notice that planet. That was the most nothing planet I've ever seen.
Focus.
Okay, well now we're gonna have a difficult time again because of all the frickin' people that are just gonna start stomping right towards me, especially the drones.
Ready to have
they got a frickin' armor too, so
ready to have a bad time.
Do that.
Okay, I don't know why I used overload, but of course.
Ooh, now my leg. Then we land.
done. That had to hurt.
Really? They must look wacky as crap.
Lay down your weapons.
Like, jeez. I remember getting those. I remember getting my parents got me the card technically from a gas station, and I just got a card that was Celtic Guardian.
Look left.
1 million attack strength. And go, yep, this would only fool some people.
Now you see me.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm interested. That would be interesting. Who should I bring? I'll bring you. You. Let's see if I can mistake that was bringing you in.
Focus.
What did you tell your friend, Kazumi? You're doing this for love?
I'm waiting for Reed.
Sweet.
What mission is this? Raining. Ow. I mean, I'm expecting a fight. Oh boy. Zombies.
They're to our left.
Okay, the shield's back up.
Hello. Wow, you had more credits than most of the scientists on that damn facility. You've been dead for a long time. I also personally feel the same, especially GX. A lot of people don't like GX. GX is really good. Really good series. Don't get me wrong, it's wacky, but it's really good.
Down you go.
Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
So Archer, are you okay?
Back into full shield. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shield.
If you're reading this, get the hell out of this place now. Well, that's what you said that I'm not going to. So Metro ran someone is just having to fight without being thrust. I feel offended.
Silence. Shepard, I need a clear path to the gunship. Take out
Shotgun not going to be the hard hitter like I hoped it was.
Would you like to this gunship? I'll have a squadron of them.
Wait, were there abominations in Mass Effect 2?
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I took out all the guards,
On
so...
a clear shot. Here we
Wait,
go.
I can't remember. Did abominations get introduced in Mass Effect 2, or were they...
Yeah, in Mass Effect 2, abominations were introduced.
I can't remember for some weird reason.
And then Zoom just jumps in the gunship. Melts the fucking shields.
I like Virtual World a lot too. I'm 50-50 with Waking the Dragon, but I definitely liked Virtual World. I remember that.
Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
Blue, out of context, because just asking me Yu-Gi-Oh things. I also particularly like the couple seasons more than most. I know a lot of people don't. One of the things I really liked for some reason
Alright, just spam and incinerate.
No, what was it? I can't remember what it's called. It's the one where it's like the Moki Moki fighter. That was a good one.
Hostiles detected.
Okay, the Bucky Bookie Donuts is just funny to me.
Ah, crap. I forget if there's a checkpoint after I take out the shields.
I don't think there is. I think it's like... Oh my god!
Oh yeah, there is. Okay, good.
Not no shield.
Hostiles detected.
Okay, that's interesting. I never seen a container that only has 3 nodes in it. What?
Going silent.
What is true? It does give him a good background. That's also why I like Virtual World as well.
Your weapons.
Yeah, not gonna happen, Donovan.
Going dark.
Ah, crap. Alright, well, you hit me with your missiles, so I'm hitting you with your mine, so...
Yeah, you know, I do agree with you on a lot of that, honestly, Rico. It's been so long since I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I might need to rewatch GX just for the hell of it. But I have so many other things I need to watch.
Get ready.
Yeah, your headphones are right here.
What did you tell your friends, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Crap.
The creepy noise is super unnecessary, game. Like, holy crud. I'm on the planet with all the husks and the miners, and just every 5 seconds the husks are going...
Yeah. Incinerate basically just falls in like a caterpillar chasing after its mama.
Even if you escape,
One more.
I'll scour the galaxy.
I'm sorry, you'll do what? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat that?
Well, don't get cocky. This is when you die when you get cocky.
No, everyone's dead. His reinforcements aren't coming back to try to finish me off. Because they don't know that he needs reinforcements because he's dead. So I can be cocky all I want. There's a cotton-headed ninny muggins anyways. There we go.
Ow!
Looks like an electric recharge. Let's unplug that. So we're not killing the battery.
What's going on? Why am I having this dance with all these undead fucks?
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead.
Oh my goodness.
The information we found is all here.
What are you doing?
Are they just endless now?
Kasumi, if the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love.
Okay, yeah, I think they're just endless.
So sorry.
KG.
I'm just waiting.
Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories
Thank you!
But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please. Kasumi. Destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Ah!
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
If it's that important,
I mean,
just make sure you're ready to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay off the grid. No one will know I exist. I think I want this. Thanks, Shepard.
I see no point in destroying the freaking gray box because she's gonna give away the information anyways in the third game. But she has to apparently piece it all together if you know, destroy the gray box, so it's just easier to keep it.
You're not wrong. They did a really good job on that. I don't know. I just didn't really connect to the episode itself. But I see your point in it. It was just not my thing. I don't know. I always liked most of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh things were more of the non-serious, I guess. Okay.
I was confused for a moment as to who you were talking to, and then
Rico!
I suddenly realized you were still talking to Rico.
I'm looking. I'm so often looking at it. I had to stop looking at Twitch because I was having the biggest damn zombie party in the world.
What's in your head? In your head.
I think I got everything but the met. Yeah, I think I got everything.
Pardon.
Huh? I think I got every upgrade.
There's like one upgrade you probably haven't gotten, and that's assuming that you didn't take out the base yet for the blood pack.
Which one?
But yeah, I'm gonna go do Miranda's loyalty mission and also recruit Thane and Samara as my plan for the next.
I am missing 2 upgrades for the sniper rifle somewhere.
In the unpleasant position of asking.
And I'm missing a shotgun damage upgrade. I need that.
But this is important.
Miranda,
looks like I got everything else so far.
Oh,
no. There's also a hard skin, which is probably. Oh, and I'm still missing a heavy weapon thing. That's interesting. I am missing a couple things. What the heck?
You have to take out a big blood pack base in order to get one of the heavy weapon upgrades.
Her. Cerberus has kept her safe until now. She's living a
normal life.
You could technically have 7
from my father.
Heavy weapon upgrades.
So why are you sharing the family history with me?
My father's agents have been searching for my sister for years. I believe they've tracked her to Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of
I
options.
think I'm going to do one more planet and then I'm calling it.
He's too close.
Okay.
I need to relocate.
It is also
pretty
late.
Too late.
And I should probably, even though I don't work shit hey, especially if I want to stream,
but she deserves
which is
normal life, and she's
probably
going to
to
get
be
it no matter what.
Does your sister's family know about this?
Sunday?
Are they okay with being
maybe
relocated?
early Saturday if I'm not doing anything, but I have to do like a bunch of like maintenance at the house.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the reason why people don't like it, but I can see why people really do enjoy it, Rico. Especially you. There are good parts to it, but there's always bad parts, and that's the same with any episode and many things.
I'd be abducted by the collectors.
Honestly, to make a good example, I love One Piece. One of my favorite arcs is super controversial. I love the Skypiea arc. I find it very enjoyable.
Provided were perfect. I owe you.
A lot
of
the people
thrown together
disagree with me on that.
Here, try it.
And I do mean a lot. Hey, speaking of which, I just saw something that says the blood pack base, so that might be it.
Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
I'll probably switch out of the special outfit here at some point, but I'm gonna just keep wearing it for a little bit.
Jacob wants to speak with you.
Jacob can wait.
She's not doing Jacob's mission?
Yeah, she's like, Jacob wants to speak with you, Commander. No one cares about Jacob.
Yeah, that's why I also like GX because of the kookiness it is.
Used half our fuel.
To be fair, Rico. It is quite different. I also enjoy the dual academy aspect of it.
Gonna reset the TV audio. The freaking music is starting to bug me how it's not
playing. Oh, okay, aligned.
No, aligned with my headset.
Exciting resource management. I don't need that one. Oh, there. I'm probably gonna need that for all the skins. Okay. But why did I zoom out? I need to land on that planet to take out the Krogan base.
Probe away.
You know, I haven't used Jacob in a while, and let's bring in Zaid. This is probably a big mistake. Actually, just thinking about that. Oh wow. What do I want? Give you barrier. Yeah, sure. Here's your health.
Launching probe.
Now I can afford the redundant field generator research project.
Sure, die. Oh, I remember this mission now. Like, what big base? It's like, oh, it's not really a base, it's just a canyon.
Probe away.
What save?
Probe away.
So you said it's somewhere here, right?
I swear I did.
The upgrade.
But yeah, if you have an objective to take out a blood pack base, then... Oh, it says depleted. I wasn't paying attention because I was returning back on the audio, because apparently it wasn't turned back on. But yeah, if you got an objective to go after a blood pack base, then yeah.
I love
resource management, as Eric said.
Is the best part of a stream.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Oh my god! How many Vorcha are here?
Probe
a lot.
I just realized I didn't have this on. That might be useful. They're not endless, right? Please say they're not endless.
No, they're not endless. Well, maybe they are in the final room, but I'm not sure about that.
Well, I learned that the husks are endless in the final damn room.
Yeah, that mission with the husks is just fucking annoying.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Making my way downtown, moving fast.
Launching probe.
This is like the most non-base base ever.
May as well get the redundant fuel generator real quick. And the ML-77 missile launcher.
Oh, Jacob.
Oh, can't get the missile launcher anymore because I went and used up a lot of iridium. So I went and upgraded an SMG shield piercing instead.
Bye! Whee!
I don't care about what Jacob wants. He's not getting talked to yet.
Ow! I'm
You
okay.
right?
Woo! I'm okay. You know, I'll just bring that up now. I must be the most annoying thing to fight in the world for these guys. Off you go! Oh, you didn't go. Oh, what the heck? No! You do not assert dominance on me, Borgia! Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Just burn them. You dead?
Welcome to Nosastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit.
Oh, I'm going back.
My name is Karina. If you need information
This
about
is an area I
it would
didn't
be my
check,
pleasure
and I
to
need to
assist.
double check everything.
I was concerned
That's
for
a
a
lot of
moment.
firepower for a friendly welcome. Expecting trouble?
We're the gateway to
okay.
the Terminus systems,
That was
Commander.
weird.
That element of risk requires greater security.
Oh, I
We
can
are
check
to
that
Sony
area.
vouched for your
Interesting.
conduct and paid all fees you would normally incur. She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience.
Okay, whatever.
She's near the trading
Progressing
center.
forward. Oh.
What can you tell me about Nosastra?
It's an exciting city. We see a lot of new cultures and goods because of our proximity to the Terminus systems. At the same time, Ilium is
Which
still
way
a
is the
solid
right
world.
way? That way.
You should be as safe here
I'll
as you would be
assume
on
the
city.
door is the right
For your
way.
own safety, however, I recommend against signing anything.
What's so dangerous about
What
signing
is this
something?
upgrade you're talking about?
Ilium
Oh,
is a free
camera
trade
broke.
world, Commander.
You just get it for
Contract term
completing the
requirements
mission.
are more relaxed here than on other planets. It's a small price to pay for keeping our competitive edge in goods from the Terminus system.
Okay, cool. Rico, I hope you can see what I'm seeing, because my camera is very broken.
You mentioned trading. What gets traded on Ilium?
Anything you can imagine, Commander.
Oh, okay.
Ilium
I
is a
fixed my
wonderful
camera,
world for those who
apparently.
can afford it. In order to remain competitive with
Okay.
the Terminus systems port, we've relaxed many of the standards you find on other
Everything's
assignments.
fine, everything's
Most drugs are
normal.
legal, provided they are labeled properly. You can buy almost any weapon or technology.
Oh, you have
You can even
shields.
buy indentured servants.
I can't believe an Asari world would allow slavery.
We try to avoid calling it slavery. All indentured servants on Ilium have voluntarily agreed to a term of service. Most choose indentured service as a means to pay off debt or avoid imprisonment. A contract holder is responsible for the
Okay.
well-being of her servants,
Back it
and
up.
a servant's duties are agreed upon before the contract is signed.
You said Liara
Not
was here?
what I wanted to do.
What's she doing?
Liara is one of Nosastra's most
Okay.
respected information brokers. Nosastra is based upon trade. Information is valuable currency, and Liara has done quite well. As I said, you'll find her near the trading floor. She was looking forward to seeing you.
Do you have any recommendations about what to do on Nosastra?
Our trading center is directly ahead. You'll find restaurants and shops nearby as well. I suggest you browse our shopping kiosks. You can find things on Nosastra that you can't find anywhere else in the galaxy.
That and
I'm on a mission. Can you help me find someone?
I can help you find major entertainment centers or stores, but I'm afraid I can't point you to individual people. Liara is excellent at that type of work, however. I imagine she can help you.
Crazy psycho girl you refer to her
Thank
as?
you.
Yeah, Jack
Again,
is
welcome to
Insanity's
our city,
romance
Commander.
option,
Please
which makes
enjoy your
perfect
stay.
sense.
Customs records indicate a Justicar named Samara is visiting this port, Shepard. Your former teammate.
Mine is Miranda.
Her office overlooks the trading floor. You may wish to speak with her regarding the whereabouts of Thane Krios, the assassin on your dossier, as well. Also, I have a message for Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and will be waiting.
Thank you, Edie.
Tired of training employees only to lose them to your competitors? Perhaps Indenture Tech can help. The leading provider of cutting-edge indentured services.
You have to give the Asari credit.
Okay.
Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
Nice.
No, you don't understand.
Yeah, told you. Looked weird to me too.
It can't be replaced. It's a token from my bondmate. It's the only
I guess I just
child
shoot
has
these.
to remember her father by. Please, if you find it. No, I understand.
25.
I don't know why, but the X-Men's theme just started playing in my head.
Soft people who'd make good victims. This place is one bad day away from.
Oh!
Wow, Miranda has nothing to say about that, eh?
Excuse me.
Jacob would actually
Excuse me,
interrupt
are
her.
you Commander Shepard?
Oh, that
Oh,
was.
Commander Shepard. I saw your.
I forgot you had to run out of that room. I was pretty far into that
I
room.
recognize you anyway. I was asked to give you a
And there's
message
the heavy
if I
ammo
saw
you
you.
said I would get.
It's from a friend
Nice!
I made on Novaria.
Let's upgrade
I know a lot of people
immediately.
on Novaria. Could you be more specific?
I don't know why.
I
I've been
believe the
killing too many
message
Krogans. I'm
itself
turning
should
into
make it
one.
clear. Shepard, we hide, we borrow, we
I need to get
build.
back into the Resident Evil
But
because
we
that is
know
the thing
that
I was
you seek
doing
those
until
who
we
sound
could
the
co-scream
sounds of our mothers. When the time comes,
Kingdom Hearts, which I am planning on doing on
joy
prod mode. What are you planning on doing it on?
and our crescendo
I don't know.
will burn.
I
the
mean, do you want to do it on the
darkness.
hardest difficulty?
Thank you, Shepard. The Rachni will sing again.
I don't know.
Because of you.
Probably not, since it'll be my first time
I'm
playing
glad
it.
to hear that you're rebuilding. Are you somewhere close
I
by?
guess it's true.
The Rachni
I mean, I
Queen
can.
appeared.
At least I can give you
That
pointers.
message is one of many
But I will
memories
say
I
this
carry
right
from
now.
her. I
That will be
encountered
all
her in
for
an
stream.
uncharted world. She
Thanks
saved my life.
everybody who did show
More
up.
than
Thank
that,
you, Rico, for showing
she
up.
gave me a
I will
purpose.
try getting back on a
You're an
stream
amazing
schedule
people,
again.
Shepard.
It's been crazy
The
for me.
galaxy owes you a great
I
debt for
work in
giving
a
you
nursing
second
home, so
chance.
COVID is the main
How
thing
did you
that's making
find
me
the
crazy.
I was
But
working
have
as
a good night,
queen.
all, and you too,
Pirates
bud.
ambushed my ship, and I was
Okay,
forced
night,
down
Eric.
on an uncharted planet. I was badly injured, alone,
And
near
stream
death.
has stopped.
Then
See ya,
they
Blue.
found me.
Yep,
They
have a good
saved
night.
me.
You obviously got off world again. Did the Rachni give you a ship?
No. Countless workers repaired my ship. It runs better now than it did before. They remind me of the Keepers on the Citadel in a way. All working together, each with a purpose.
What happened to the pirates who attacked you?
They were obliterated, as they should have been. The Rachni are not aggressive, but they do what they must.
You said the Queen gave you a purpose. What do you mean?
The Queen shared her song with me as I recovered. I saw the Rachni as only an Asari could. They are so beautiful and so vulnerable. They needed someone to purchase things they cannot make themselves. Someone to work within the system. An agent, if you will. I am happy to help. My life as a courier was empty and shallow. Now I'm helping a great race rebuild itself.
Better not do that again while I'm in this conversation.
You were really comfortable walking away from your old life?
You're concerned that the Queen is controlling me. I understand, but it doesn't work like that. Our minds were in perfect harmony. I saw their beautiful spirit and their need. I knew what I had to do. If some part of that is suggestion, then it was a side effect from their efforts to save my life. I am happy.
Can you tell me where the Rachni are?
I'm afraid not. I don't even have that information myself any longer. After I met the Rachni Queen, that information was removed. It's not painful, but I simply don't remember. I'll remember when I need to, and her caution is understandable. The galaxy isn't yet ready for the return of the Rachni.
Yeah. People would probably be freaking out. We don't need. Also, there's apparently an anime called What's Wrong With You, Duke? I don't know what that is. Okay.
I got that she was grateful. What else was her message saying?
That the first Rachni war was a mistake. Some things soured the voices of her people. In Rachni psychology, that would be like mind control, I think. It doesn't really translate. Anyway, she believes you are fighting the ones who did that, and she promises to help.
She thinks that the Reapers caused the Rachni war?
I can't say for sure, but she was certain that her ancestors were forced into war against their will. Her people aren't naturally aggressive. If they made war, it was not of their own doing.
Thank you for giving me that information. I'm glad my friend in Noveria is doing well.
Be well, Commander Shepard. You will not see me again.
That was funny, though. Someone went and used a waifu bot in one of the servers I'm in, and immediately I noticed when I clicked on it just to look at the message that Mori Kali, however you pronounce her full name there, from HoloLive was there, and she was unclaimed, and I'm like, okay. So I immediately hit the button, because it was one of the ones that automatically has like a button that you can use an emote for, and now I claimed her. It's just kind of funny. Like, it's not really a super serious thing, I just mess around with it because other people have. It's just little fun games. Either way, though. Let's talk to Gianna.
Holy crap, Shepard? I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting out a lot.
Shepard? The news said you were dead. What happened? No, wait, probably classified. Forget I asked. You just have to lie. It's been a couple of years. I'm Gianna Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs. You helped me nail Administrator Analeus.
Happy to help. What happened to Administrator Analeus?
He made the one mistake Noveria won't tolerate. He got caught taking their money. He's doing a few years in white-collar prison. More importantly, he won't work in the field again. Sit down. If I remember right, I owe you a beer. What brings you to Ilium? You know, that you can talk about.
You ever heard of the Collectors? They're attacking human colonies. I'm gonna stop them.
Damn, Shepard. For me, a tough job involves more paperwork. Hey, listen, I just remembered something. I've gotta go. Talk to you later? And don't forget to drink your beer.
Can I remove his helmet? Well, technically it's more like a face mask.
Welcome. You look like someone who needs high-quality equipment. Feel free to look around. My store has the best tech and biotic equipment on Ilium.
How do I know this stuff is any good? You're an Asari. Maybe your stuff is no good for humans.
I carry nothing but the best. I offer a money-back guarantee.
That doesn't help me when I'm dead due to equipment failure. Look, I'm dropping too many credits to screw around here.
Well, perhaps I could give you a preferred rate at the kiosk. Here, a small discount, and when I get special items in, you can take a look.
What kind of special items are we talking about?
Oh, you know, schematics, designs. Nothing illegal, but I may not have all the licenses to sell them.
Do you have anything else? Anything not listed on your main merchandise kiosk?
Well, there is one thing. Very advanced design. not publicly available yet.
That's because it's still in development on Noveria, and illegal for export. Hello, Hermia.
Parsini, you set me up! But this isn't Noveria. You don't have the authority to arrest me.
I don't care whether you go to jail. I've got all the evidence I need to find you out of business.
Is that everything you needed?
Everything and more. You're a lifesaver, Shepard.
I need to go. I have to talk to my lawyer.
Talk fast, Hermia. When the fines hit, you won't be able to afford him. Ah, that was good. I've got to go file a few papers. Come by my table when you've got a minute.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use my discount to just buy all this shit from Sarah's Technology.
This should come in handy.
Okay, I bought everything. And I guess that didn't really make a dent in my wallet. This frickin' insanity still got over 600,000 credits. Just walk all stiff.
Hermia is going to be a very poor woman very shortly. Thanks for the help, Shepard. I love nailing Asari. So ageless and superior. Then you get them and they squeal like schoolgirls.
It must be nice having a job that you really enjoy.
I wanted to be a cop, or CSEC, but my family had bills. I needed the money a corporate job brought in. Besides, in this job, you don't see things that make it hard to sleep at night. White-collar crime is nice and clean. Hell, at least this time I didn't have to wear heels and a dress.
That's good.
How'd you end up on Noveria, anyway?
Scholarship program and a competitive internship. Turned out I was only middling at the science, but I could always ferret out secrets. You grow up poor and surrounded by rich kids, you get good at hiding yourself. Helps with going undercover.
What's up next for you?
Research. We've had some hacking attacks lately, and I want to make sure they're external. A lot of people are suddenly interested in dark energy. My bosses want to know if it's something to worry about. That'll hold me over until I have to go back undercover anyway.
It must be hard, going undercover so often.
It's not so bad. Go new places, be new people. The only weird part is when you go home and try to talk to people, and you forget how to react. Like it's another cover, you know?
Deep down, part of you likes fooling people. That's what makes you good at it.
Ah, fuck.
Part
Laptop
of me,
just crashed.
Yeah. I grew up poor and working class. Now I walk around the rich and powerful, taking notes, getting evidence. And they never see me coming.
It's been a pleasure, Gianna.
You too, Shepard. See you around. Oh, hell with it. Mwah. Much better than an autograph. Take care of yourself, Shepard.
Alright, I may as well look real quick, because it might get even more awkward if I'm wearing the N7 helmet for the insanity the basic bitch insanity playthrough. I forget if it's an option. Yeah, no, I don't think it's an option for this game. Alright, Rico, I need to try to pull up the thing again because my laptop just crashed. But when it pulls up, if you're still here, have you ever heard of a new program for, I mean, it's kind of an AI program called Midjourney, where basically you type in a prompt and then it will, well, you type in a prompt in Discord for the beta right now, and it will just try to create a picture based off the prompt you typed.
I need minimal heat increase.
Nora, you're about to lay down on top of the remotes again.
Development for human expansion as the colony on Horizon has been attacked. The Council is pledged to investigate the matter thoroughly as a...
I'm gonna have that asshole arrested. Watch yourself if you go in there. Some human is causing trouble. He's demanding that I sign the place over to him.
Is there anything I can do?
Oh no, that crap might fly on Omega, but this is Ilium. I'm hooking up security cams now. If he or anybody else causes trouble, I'll have their asses arrested.
You're really holding out on me? I'm a man on the edge. I got nothing to lose.
Uh-huh.
I'll do anything to get the job done. I'll go all the way without a second thought.
Uh-huh.
You want to see how far I'll go? I learned how to shove a gun in people's faces from Commander Shepard.
Hey, if you know this idiot, can you rein him in before I slap his ass with a singularity?
Shepard? Is it really you? It's me, Conrad Werner. We met on the Citadel. I wanted to become a Spectre. And then you shoved a gun in my face. You showed me what it meant to be truly extreme. I learned that lesson well. So you're alive, huh? I hear it goes like that in the biz. Why don't you sit back and watch how it's done? I got some asses to kick.
Conrad, let me make this perfectly clear. This is not acceptable.
Oh, my foot! You shot my foot!
Relax.
That shot barely grazed you, you big baby. Sorry, my father was a Krogan.
It still scared me. I'm new at the badass mercenary thing. People don't usually shoot me.
Conrad, do you have any actual combat training?
I'm saving the galaxy, Shepard. I don't have time for training. Don't you get it? You were a
Idiot.
big jerk.
You need training.
But you saved the
You
galaxy.
need actual armor. You need shielding.
And
You
then
need a gun.
died.
That's the only
The
way you can do
galaxy
this
needed
job.
someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
How did you get that armor?
Oh, they make some pretty convincing replicas these days, if you're willing to pay. Getting the whole getup was pretty expensive, but my wife was really supportive. She even paid for my shuttle fare off-world.
So, you just wander the galaxy, righting wrongs?
Hey, don't say it like that. I talk to people, you know? Ask them if they have big problems that only I can solve. You'd be surprised how many people are just waiting for someone to talk to them. Sometimes I poke through crates, too. You know, for extra credits.
Any decent security system will detect that you aren't in the military, much less part of my squad.
I just say that I'm deep cover and don't appear on systems. I'm doing the best I can, okay? You were a hero. You saved the galaxy and showed everyone what humanity could do. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
Why were you trying to get the deed to this place?
This place is actually a front for a red sand dealer. I need to take it over to crack the ring.
What? Who the hell told you that?
The owner of that weapons store near the carport? She's an undercover cop. She told me about it when I introduced myself.
Listen, crap for brains. First, we don't sell red sand. Second, red sand is legal on Ilium. You just need a license.
I'll talk to this undercover cop and figure out what's going on.
Thank you. If I kill annoying customers, it usually causes property damage. That comes out of my pay.
Just let me know if you need any help, Shepard.
Comes into Conrad. Yeah, let's do this real quick. Plus, that can give us another 2 discounts, actually. Oh, and I could also probably do that quest while I'm over there too with
Make you more intelligent. Our report
what's her
may
name?
surprise you. New data commissioned by the
She right. It's either Shiala or Shiara.
Do you have anything
It's one of the two.
I want something that says, I own this.
Also, yeah, that fool is just fucking dumb. Like, he has a bunch of immediate demands, and it, you know, ends up being a very heavy price, and he's not ready to pay it. And the frickin'
would like to offer a clarification of our special report on
sorry, just laughs at him afterwards.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business.
I don't know. Some of them seem dangerous.
Or tolerate prejudice.
Can I help you with something?
I talked to an old friend, Conrad Werner. You told him that the Eternity Lounge was selling red sand.
Oh, you're Conrad's friend.
I love the way she
Yes, that place
speaks
is
to you.
really dangerous. I should know. I'm an undercover cop. Did you get me the deed to the bar? I need the deed to, stop the red sand dealers.
Yeah, batteries like officially died there, so I had to replace them real quick.
I softened up the bar owner, but you need to go in and finish them off.
Really? Are you sure?
Absolutely. You just need to close the deal. Go in, be tough, and let them know you're with me. They'll hand the deed right over.
Wow, great. Here, I'll set you up for a discount. Thanks for the help.
This might be useful.
Finally, new shoulder pads.
Oh, blue rose of Ilium, let your roots dig deep into the hot soil of Tuchanka. Let our scorching sun and sheeting rain turn your supple beauty into strength. For if our love is to survive, it must grow thorns to pierce the hand of any that would uproot it.
That's kind of cute. Hey,
What do you
Goku.
want? Sorry, that damn Krogan's love poems are getting on my nerves.
Is that Krogan bothering you?
No, you don't need to hurt him or anything. He's harmless. Which, I know, Krogan, so it's hard to believe. His name is Char. We're kind of dating, but, well, we're on a break. And he's trying to show me how sensitive he is by, well, wooing me. It's really bad.
Why are the two of you on a break?
He's serious. Serious, as in talking about kids. Char is a great guy to date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense. It made me wonder if he really likes me, or if he just wants kids. He can't have them any other way, you know, because of the genophage.
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think he realized that our kids would always have been Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA, we're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information. Anyway, Char was quiet for a long time. Then he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they were.
Alright, anyways, yeah, Rico, Conrad Werner's sister does appear in Mass Effect Andromeda. And yeah, Goku, you probably heard right.
It doesn't seem common for Asari to date Krogan. What brought you two together?
He's a fun guy, really smart, especially for a Krogan. And he's got a good job as a transport technician. It's fun to join a mercenary guild or dance at bars for a few centuries, but eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just gonna keep shouting poetry until you do.
I know, but it's tough. I like him a lot. Hell, I love him. But I don't know if he's permanent Bond material.
Look at him. He's obviously crazy about you.
Is he? I mean, what if he just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but...
If he said that, then you either trust him, so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't, and you've already decided.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that. And I do trust him, if he said it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you a discount at the terminal. Thanks for the help.
Does seem kind of silly, though, that just randomly talking to a woman about her relationship issues suddenly gets you a discount at a store. It's not even a necessary discount either, because it's just a bunch of models. Eh. Anyways, look at this done while I'm over here, too.
No, I haven't had any luck yet. She insists it was legal. I don't know. I'm going to call in a favor and have a friend examine the contract. Shepard.
Right, it's
I don't suppose
Shiala.
you'd remember me.
Got it.
I'm Shiala. We met on Pharos during the Geth attack. Saren had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it. And saved me. I promised to help Zeus Hope recover. I'm actually here on Ilium for just that purpose.
How is Zeus Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however, along with what was left of the Thorian.
Is it Exogeny pushing colonists around again? Or did the Thorians somehow survive our fight?
No. Exogeny has been very supportive of Zeus Hope. They actually seem to want to help us survive, and the Thorian is dead. Though, after all you went through to kill it, I understand your concern. I fear that after our adventure on Pharos, my purpose on Ilium will seem mundane by comparison.
Okay. Rico. Connor. Does he have an actual wife? Maybe? No. No, he doesn't. You find out in the third game that he was lying the whole time, for whatever reason. But he does have a potential love interest. That's all I'll say.
What are you doing here on Ilium?
Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans. But the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
Wait a minute. Shiala, you were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue, like normal Asari.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian control. This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable as well. I'm also having vivid dreams about my time with the Thorian. It is disconcerting.
Tell me more about the contract you signed for these scans.
Barrier Frontiers was interested in our problem. They offered to perform medical scans and deliver treatment for next to nothing. I should have known it was too good to be true, but we were desperate. In the fine print, we apparently agreed to let them perform invasive follow-up procedures if they deem it valuable. Which they have.
Can they actually force these procedures on you?
No, but they can declare us in breach of contract. Which means we're responsible for the full price we would have paid normally. Zeus Hope just got back on its feet. There's no way we can afford that, Shepard.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about there,
What kind of health
yeah, you
problems
do
did
want
the
to do that
colonists have?
before you leave
Headaches or muscle spasms
the
similar
Citadel,
to what
at
we
least
experienced
before
while
going to
under Thorian
Ilos.
control. Sometimes the colonists near another former Thorian victim shared sensations like heat or pain. It has to be a result of trace amounts of the Thorian's parasitic spores. You can see why we'd want it studied and cured.
I'll talk to the survey group.
I appreciate it, Shepard. The Barrier Frontiers representative knows about the issue.
I saw your conversation, human. You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Pharos signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
What's your problem with humans?
Not just humans, it's all of you. The Solarians and Turians are no better. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
You're gonna stop doing that sarcastic-ass tone with me, right? Trevor, you're doing that tone you always do, which annoys me. Well, when I get home, yeah, but I'm also gonna be at work, Trevor, so... Yes, I will help you when I get home, but, like, don't expect anything immediately in the morning, obviously, because I'm gonna obviously be at work. So you're gonna have to ask Xavier. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Shut up, Trevor.
Why are you so prejudiced against aliens?
Where do I begin? With Solarian explorers unleashing the Rachni upon us, then unleashing the Krogan to correct their mistake? Or the Turians, so eager to bomb every problem away? Or humans, the new arrivals who already think they should be in charge? Every war that has plagued this galaxy has been caused by your people. My people's deaths are on your hands.
Whose deaths are we talking about exactly?
The mother of my daughters was killed on the Quarian homeworld during the initial Geth uprising. My daughters died on the Citadel when the Geth attacked. One worked in the embassy. The other was a greeter for the consort. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Your bondmate was with the Quarians. Your daughters work with aliens every day at the embassy and the consort.
And look what happened to them!
You've suffered, I get that. But these colonists were trying to live peacefully. They've suffered too. They lost family to the Geth and the Thorian creature. Don't add to their anguish.
Oh.
Ailey, stop that.
I'm sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
Did you get the star charts?
Oh,
Yeah,
right. Forgot
I
to
had to
grab
deal
the
with
star
Irina,
charts.
though.
It's right
I feel like
there.
I'm
Why'd I
shallow.
forget? Get all these extra little charts.
What do you expect? She's a pureblood. They're all like that.
That's about as racist as everyone else.
You did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form. Isn't anything ever just fixed?
You've got the power to make a difference, Shiala. Not everyone does.
You're right. You gave us a chance by saving the colony. I can't let them down. I won't. Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
He's just smirking a bit while she quickly puts her hand on his shoulder. Alright, but to answer your question, Goku, I honestly don't know how they're going to handle the Mass Effect TV show. I know that there was actually this guy who was talking about how a Mass Effect TV show could actually work if it's done in the style of Game of Thrones.
That's horrible.
And they were also writing their pitch on how it would work. They would have had it be FemShep, Spacer / war hero, and the whole thing would be humanity would be like, of course, trying to put her as a pillar of humanity or whatever with all of her accomplishments, and she'd just be like, well, I don't want to do that specifically. I want cooperation with all the races. So, I don't know what they'll do, like, officially, but
If this is the best
whatever they
you
do,
have,
I'll
I'll
obviously
make
check it out.
This is a recall notice.
And hopefully it won't be as bad as what everyone is saying about the Halo TV show. Which I still haven't checked out personally myself. I'm pretty sure I could still get a 30-day free trial of Paramount Plus to check it out, but I have to see.
Damn it, this is just a misunderstanding!
Tell it to the judge. My surveillance vids caught your extortion attempt from 4 different angles.
I was misled! I was told that you had agreed to sell!
Take her away, before I have my bartender throw her out.
Yeah, which won't be pretty.
What happened? The undercover cop from the weapons kiosk just got arrested.
She wasn't a cop. She was a deep cover operative from a terrorist cell. I'd never have found her if not for you.
Really?
Really. You did a great job, Conrad. Now please go home. Let me take it from here.
Can do, Shepard. And thanks. It's really good to have you back.
I mean, like, all I know about the Halo TV show is that Master Chief takes off his helmet way too much, and apparently he fucks.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
You didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No. You and Niket are the only two I trust on this.
Alright, have a good night, Rico. Also,
what information do you
that's
have about the mercenaries?
Pretty fucking silly.
I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You made the right decision. We'll handle this ourselves.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. Do you want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
Thank you, Shepard. I appreciate this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.
Alright. So, here's the plans. We're going to take out the shields with my heavy overload, then we're gonna make Jack pull them up in the air. And then either Miranda or I will use warp or slam. Pardon, depending on who has it available.
Damn it! Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
Because of course they will. Depending on how long this mission takes, this might be the last thing I do on the stream for tonight.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
Ever had that much Renegade in any of your playthroughs? How interesting.
Hold fire! I said hold fire!
I do a lot more Renegade related stuff in Mass Effect 2 just to kind of even things out.
I got this.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
What do you mean Niket won't be helping us?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed unless you do something stupid. You walk away now, the girl goes back to her father, and everybody's happy.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am. She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people in half with her biotics. And she's getting paid a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance to spend it.
I'm giving you one chance to leave. That's more than most get.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell in your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you want...
Jack is trying to fire shit. He doesn't have a gun. Sorry, what?
They've seen us.
Okay, get in fucking cover.
I got it.
Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam.
Now let's finish you off.
Okay, that ended up being a waste. Whatever.
Take cover. Get ready to burn. We got casualties.
How's that one?
Oh, fuck your drone.
Get ready to burn.
We need to get to the kid.
Shields are down!
Like a enemies in front.
Need some cover!
Don't need,
Grabbing cover.
die right now. But yeah, it's blue because I have shields. It'd be purple if I had barriers. Ugh. That is gross. I didn't even know that there were bugs in that. Ugh. Otherwise I would have thrown it away already. Ugh.
Hang on, I've got one of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against. Shepard, I think I owe you an explanation. Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her.
Yeah.
She's almost a woman now.
Okay. Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that we were saving a kid?
She's not a child. She'll be 19 this year. But, well, it didn't seem relevant at the time, I suppose. There are people who'd use her against me. I'm very protective when it comes to Oriana. I'm sorry I didn't trust you sooner. You deserved to know.
I can understand choosing to go your own way, but you stole a young child from her father.
If you knew my father, you would understand. I wasn't the first one he made. I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to meet impossible demands. I wasn't a daughter to him. I don't know what I was. Oriana has had a normal life. I made the right decision.
If Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed. I'm a bit worried about what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
Can you tell me anything about the cargo processing yard?
We'll be moving through conveyor systems. There'll be a lot of movement. Finding targets won't be easy. We'll need to stay sharp. And these cargo transports carry hazardous materials. So watch what you shoot at.
I hope your friend can be trusted.
Absolutely. Niket is one of my oldest friends. I guess you could say he was my only real friend. He's the only person I didn't cut ties with when I left my father.
Is there a chance your father could be using Niket to get to you?
I'm sure he's tried, but Niket's one of the few people who understands what my father is really like. I trusted him with my life when I ran from my father, Shepard. He won't betray me now.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
Right.
Pardon. Also, where's Jack?
They're on the far side of the conveyor line. Time your shots.
We've been spotted.
Overloading their system.
That worked out well. That worked out.
Enemy drone! I'll throw you like a toy!
Threw him down. Well, I threw him just way down below. Just looking over here real quick, because I forget if there's stuff. That's the path forward. Okay.
This is valuable.
I'm sorry, I sneezed and it apparently messed with the microphone. You're a full-on Asari lover, aren't you there, Goku? Gonna have your, like, major playthroughs be Liara and Eevee. I don't know why I used Overload, that's not the right move. Crap. Yeah, that thing with Kelly Chambers is the thing.
Watch out!
Shield down.
Out that one!
That worked out. I don't know why I used Overload. Alright. Oh.
Out that one! Burn, bitch! Burn the bastards!
My shield's down.
Stay in cover. Your shields are not fully recovered. What are you doing?
Grabbing cover.
Really wish Kelly rejoined the squad in Mass Victory. That would be interesting.
I'll destroy you!
Let's do it.
I'll throw you like a toad! Fight! Combat drone, watch out!
Incineration ray!
Overloading their systems.
Ow! Why?
Enemies in front.
The drone.
Hit him with everything!
Ow!
Get ready to burn!
Fly, bitch! Overloading their systems.
Why was Miranda overloading someone? Oh, that's why.
Let's go! Hostile combat drone!
Jack, save me. Do like Jacob until you heard what happened if you romanced him in the game. Thought about it more. He does try to guide you down the wrong path a lot. He does. Jacob is unfortunately made to be the worst companion in the entire trilogy, let alone the entire series.
Trouble ahead.
There's a guy who did a whole video on it. I forgot his name, so.
Nothing can stop me!
Nice.
Divert everyone except my guard from Niket. I'll handle him and the kid personally.
Damn it, I'm not letting her get Oriana.
Should have just left it in your spot there with the laptop and everything.
Overload attack detected.
Yeah.
Engaged.
Yeah, and I moved all that stuff to wipe down the big the table there.
They see you, Shepard.
Supposed to be there, I didn't move it anywhere else. Ow. Oh shit, Jack's dead.
Here we go! Incineration ready!
You know, this cover's not exactly the best. Someone could land a really good headshot on me. Ow. Fucking drone.
Watch for the drone.
Very nice.
I don't know why I did that. Yeah, tomorrow will reject you, and then this little DLC you can't... What the hell just happened there? In the Citadel DLC, you can get the opportunity to get her to reconsider. But the Samara romance is just pretty simple. Nothing flashy or fancy or anything. Okay, what is it now?
Grab cover! Incineration
drone, watch out.
Get ready to burn! Sending in the drone! I need support! Get ready to burn!
Ow, 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 ow.
Here we go.
Cover!
Let's see if they burn. Watch for the drone. This should scramble their system.
Incineration ready!
Watch the landing.
Got you.
Mount that one.
Let's try a little fire!
I'll throw you like a toy!
There we go. Got rid of him.
We can cut down through the cargo line.
Go get 3,000 extra credits.
Eclipse operatives have attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators. I am overriding their lockdown.
Taking fire!
Hostile combat drone.
Combat kind of reminds me of Fallout, but from a third-person perspective and better cover mechanics. I don't recall if Fallout had any cover mechanics.
I'll tear you apart!
Calm down.
Get ready to burn! Hostile drone! Incineration ready! Let's try a little
Enemy down.
Shields down.
I'll kill you all!
Well, that's a sight.
The kid has reached the terminal. He'll switch the family over to our transport.
Niket. But that can't be right.
I don't know why I ran into a wall there.
Maybe the captain knows we're listening in and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch. Or maybe it means something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it, why won't the thing go any faster?
Well, clearly you're worried about it.
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried to buy him off. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
Did Niket know that you took Oriana from your father?
No, he just found out about that recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
Yeah, I'm still kind of playing Fallout 4 on the Xbox One. I haven't gone back to it in a while. I've been trying to like get all the achievements so that way I can start putting mods onto the game. Pardon, without having to worry about that. And currently I'm on Far Harbor, and all I've done is just collect materials and just walk around the entire place while over encumbered.
The message on the radio seemed pretty clear.
He wouldn't betray me. We'll be at the transport shuttle in a moment and we'll clear this up.
Listen to me. I've got authorization to change their booking.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown. Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we... Miri.
This should be fun.
Uh-oh. Now everyone's pulling out their guns. And Ara.
Niket, you sold me out.
Alright, I'm gonna just be mean to Niket today.
Not many civilians around. We can end this here and now.
Not before I get some answers. Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
Yeah,
from a life of
interesting that they
wealth
don't
and
have a
happiness,
mother.
You weren't
It's
saving
because
her.
most of
You were
their
getting
genetic
back at your
materials is
father.
100% their dad. They may have like some random genes from other people, but like otherwise.
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family. I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. And you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Niket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri. I deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father first.
How much did Miranda's father pay you?
A great deal.
Damn it, Niket! You were the only one I trusted from that life.
He knew you felt that way. That's why he bought me.
So you just took his money.
Don't get holy with me, Miri. You took his money for years.
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty. But kidnapping a kid?
I'm not stealing her. I'm rescuing her. Come on, Niket. Let's finish this bitch off and get out of here.
Take your best shot.
I was just waiting for you to finish getting dressed. Or does Cerberus really let you whore around in that outfit?
I like her. Are we still recruiting?
Whether or not you agree with Miranda, Oriana has been with her family for years now.
Her father can still give her a better life.
You don't know what my father wants for her.
I know that I've been poor, Miri. I didn't much care for it.
He wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever known. Doesn't that tell you what he really is?
If Niket knows about Oriana, then your father does too. Relocating her won't work.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana.
Put my controller down before I try to stop her. Because this time I'm not letting Niket get off so easily.
I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket. I'm going to miss you. Figuratively speaking.
I was tired of talking anyway.
So was I.
On the right!
Ah! Don't get out of cover. That didn't work.
Keep them away from the transport. Watch for fire! Hot
Your drone. Alright, you guys send out a drone? I'll send out a drone.
Generation ready!
Yeah. Yeah. 6 a.m. Probably could, yeah. I was gonna stop streaming once I was done with this mission, so all I'd have to do is, you know, dishes, shower, bed. I could probably go. I'm gonna probably wake up early enough to go.
Mind over matter!
Falcon with you.
Watch for fire!
We've been
Combat
spotted.
engaged! Incineration!
Yeah.
Get to cover!
Ow. Okay, well that was dumb of me to try to do, but then again, I would have likely been dead anyways because they're Eclipse Vanguard. Yep.
He goes. Watch for fire! Enemy through! Deploying warfield!
That didn't work out too well. That didn't work out either. You bring Garrus to every mission? I honestly probably could have too, for this one. But he's not really going to be that useful until he gets his tungsten ammo. Ah, crap, she got unstunned in time. Fucking bitch.
Mind over matter!
Now finish them! You're toast!
Bye-bye.
Let's try a little fire! Watch for the drone! Overload deployed. Watch the fire! Get ready to burn!
No eyes, don't be trying to close.
Let's try a little fire! I'm hunting you, Shepard! All fire on you, shoot hostiles! Get ready to burn!
Bad time to sneeze.
Sorry, Commando. Incineration! Ready!
Do that too.
Need some cover! Target taken. Sorry, Commando. Your body will crumble. Target taken. Sorry.
Ow.
Taking cover. I will rip that heart of my mind.
Engaging target. Watch the landing.
Shields down.
Gonna just toss you about like a rag doll.
Bitch.
Well, that works out.
Nothing can stop me.
I don't know why I pressed overload.
One down.
There we go.
There could be more Eclipse mercs near the shuttle. I want to make sure Oriana and her family get on safely.
Yep. So just make sure we got all the health and med kits, because I'm pretty sure there's one we can pick up here. Maybe. Rain's like, go to sleep, scumbag. A little soon.
I can't believe Niket sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
Everyone makes mistakes. I'm guessing that's one you won't repeat.
Why did he make me kill him? He could have run. He could have lied about having the data stored somewhere. But he just stood there. The only loose end. He knew what I'd have to do.
Maybe some part of him regretted what he did, and he wanted to atone somehow.
You atone by fixing your mistakes, not by committing suicide.
You did what you had to do, Miranda. You're not responsible for his death.
Of course I am. But it's not my fault. It's not even Niket's, really. My father takes the blame for all of this. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted, but there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Niket. Weakness on my part?
You can't toss aside everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
That's good.
Any other old friends your father might use against you?
No, I cut ties with everyone else. Anyone I'm close to now works for Cerberus. Or you. My father's powerful, but he won't cross the elusive man.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you.
Yep. But yeah, Biotics is actually pretty good as a Force-like power system.
No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear. There she is. She's safe. With her family. Come on, we should go.
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details. But would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
I guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
Jack's like, Sorry, I thought I saw someone out of the corner of my eye trying to pop out of that corner over there. Wouldn't make any sense. So apparently you messed up trying to save Miranda and fucked up somewhere. Yeah, that's bound to happen. Great, now Grunt requires that.
Something out. Stop worrying.
We'll talk to you later when we have Tally on the team. I don't know why I was doing that.
Irregularities. Novacorp executives did not immediately respond to requests for clarification.
All right.
What?
Let's do it.
So the total comes to 116,000. Are you shorting prefabs?
Why not?
No, you don't understand. I
Ugh.
lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. It can't be replaced. It's a token from my bondmate. It's the only thing my child has to remember her father by. Please, if you find it... No, I understand. Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
Were you trying to get them to help you find this locket?
Oh, Stephen, thank you. Thank you so much. My daughter was young when he died. This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, Chiquita is such a good ally power to use there. I agree, Goku. But I'm gonna call it for tonight because it is midnight and I'm gonna have to wake up early in the morning, so I gotta like try and gotta plug in my laptop. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, hopefully I'll stream this again soon. It'll be nice. We'll see. So, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to do the usual accolades, like, comment, share, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitch if you haven't already, and if you didn't like this, like, it's not going to make that much of a difference to me. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace out, Spartans.